If you're hearing this, then it's that time. The time where we begin our adventure once again. So sit back and relax and enjoy this nice recap of All Fun and Dice. Our story began on a spring day along the journeyman's path. Willowa, an Air Genasi sorceress, washed up on the shores of the southern Kadath, on the continent of Drin. She was discovered and aided by several passing travelers, the shifter Lonin Bluebane, and a human paladin of the river Princedoms named Grey Proudmoore, the dwarven forge cleric Knack, and a traveling half-elf alchemist named Pippin Faust, along with a young girl named Eerie, a monk with the Temple of Eversky. From that moment, the party was formed. They made their way west towards the city of Andrassel. Pippin wished to reach the famed wizard school, the Ochre Academy, and Willow wanted to reconvene with her ship and crew. The party helped those in need along their way, an old woman with a giant rabbit problem, some missing people, and a violin-playing ghost. They fought off giant swans and nearly died at a town being swallowed up by a killing mist from the Lugeist. One strange night, while visiting the Sea of Stars, a traveling circus, the party heard a carnival song that spoke of the Bane in Blue. Lonin, the fancy but capable warrior of the party, had apparently murdered the former merchant king and was wanted for regicide. Though Lonin quickly denied the accusations and claimed he was framed, the party, after some contemplation, agreed to believe him. Days later, the gang arrived in the inn known as the Anchor's Ridge, where they found a strange sight: snow. It was cold, and snow was everywhere, blanketing the forest. Stungeon's Grove. In perpetual winter? Doing some investigating, the party learned that the never-ending winter was only getting worse. People were freezing, trying to escape the Persimmon, a coastal town on the far side of the forest, where the storm seemed to be originating. Some sort of magic was in the work here, cursing the island perhaps. Deciding to help the locals, the party set out to stop whatever was causing this cold. They found a nearly frozen wolf in the woods and saved him, naming him Worthington. They battled horrible ice zombified bears in the cold night and nearly lost their new wolf companion. They found Persimmon, completely buried in the snow and ice, with frozen zombies and villagers tapping on their windows in ice-locked homes. Out beyond the village, across a frozen bay, an island encased in the castle of ice, a castle that housed the powerful Ice Queen and her frostborn servants. The party battled their way through the castle and in an epic showdown shattered the queen's to mist, breaking her curse over the entire island, and collecting some magic loot along the way. The day was saved as the ice of the bay melted. Willowa's ship sailed into the port. She said her goodbyes to the party, returning to her crew, and left. Knack chose to go with her, however, feeling his goodness, Valana calling him to a task somewhere out at sea. What was left of the party rested up before continuing on the journey westward to Von Drossel and the Ochre Academy. They were nearly eaten by cannibals along the way, but made it to the city, mostly in one piece, worried about Lonin being the wanted man in the kingdom. The party proceeded with caution, however, keeping a low profile. But when Pippin finally reached the Ochre Academy, he was turned away and denied access to the resources. The poor alchemist was crushed, and Lonin couldn't take seeing his friend hurt, so he barged into the academy, causing a huge commotion. The wizard at the desk called the city guards. Lonin tried to get away before they arrived, but it was too late. Not only had the guards come quickly, but their captain, a shifter named Talia Thistletale, recognized the infamous Bluebane. He was arrested and locked away, awaiting the trial and execution. The party regrouped and devised a plan to help their friend. They were going to break him out, they said. It went smoothly at first. They located where Lonin was held, infiltrated the building, and got him out of his cell. But then Talia herself arrived and attacked them, using her strange hippogriff companion to several fellow city guardsmen. The battle was long and bloody, and the party nearly won, but Eerie was already unconscious, and Grey was bleeding out. Pippin, no other choice, did the unthinkable. He took his bag of holding and put it on inside of another. The two bags imploded into a slivery, chaotic vortex and opened a one-way portal to the astral sea beyond the primal material plane, sucking the entire party with them inside. They tumbled through a wormhole of shimmering silver and colorful flashes, inevitable falling unconscious. When everyone awoke, the party was no longer in their home plane. Strange alien trees loomed above them, and strange still, Eerie was gone. In her place, a pale white humanoid creature wearing her clothes. Lonan, Gray, Pippin nearly attacked this pale creature before they learned this was Eerie. Eerie wasn't human. She was a changeling all along, a shape-shifting, half-fae creature. Even she did not know, but passing through the astral sea had returned her to the true form. Next, the party needed to figure out why and where they were, which plane had they fallen into, and how to get home. They didn't have the search very long before a flying ship of humanoid monkeys. Semates kidnapped them and took them back to their flying fort. The alien jungle they had woken up into there wasn't a jungle after all, but an enormous flying sky whale. Way Bulera, that the Semates whispered. Beyond the great whale there was nothing but blue sky, up and down as far as you could see. The party had fallen into an elemental plane of air, and now had figured out how to get home. The monkey men took them to the Gith wise men, Tyrilis, who told them the distant tower or rest that had a portal in it that could take them home. It was a long and dangerous journey, he told them, but worthwhile if they wished to return to the original plane. The wise men directed them towards the Gift of Variety, an airship and its family crew of Semates that would carry them along their way to the journey. And so they set out. They were encountered many strange creatures in battles in their weird world of endless sky, fought wyverns, and stole their egg, done favors for bug people known as the Nipaean, defeated sky pirates, and helped farmers living on the floating islands. Nak, back on the material plane, used his divine magic to reach out to learn that they had been stranded in the plane of air. He decided to try and help them get home, if he could. He found a smooth-talking bard named Bree, and commissioned her to help him reach his friends. Bree knew a powerful witch, who was able to teleport two of them to the plane, but couldn't get them back. They would need to figure out their own way back home. After a brief introduction and a battle of the Thunderbird, the party was once again whole. Last we left off, the group had reached the Fort Kreban, a military settlement of the Loxogryph, a race of elephant, hippo, and rhinoceros humanoids planning on conquering the entire plane of air. The Thoritation port city was extremely strange and unsettling, and the party felt the bad vibe of this entire place. They planned to leave as soon as possible. Then they were given a letter from a Loxogryph alchemist named Amelie, who wanted to meet them in the secret. She told them she was part of the Fishmongers, an underground resistance group, and wanted the parties help her stir civil unrest among the people of Fort Kreban. They would be interested in Pippin, she told them, and would invite them to attend the governor's gala. They had some sort of powerful alchemist manuscript, Montelo's Codex, that they haven't been able to crack and needed some help. They wanted to see if they could figure out the artifact for them, so that they could use this in the war efforts. Amelie wanted to attend the gala and scout the building so they could later break in and steal the codex, humiliating the military. The event went horribly wrong. Pippin was escorted away by the governors and shown the codex. He proceeded to poison and kill her, taking the codex for himself. Meanwhile, Lonan and Nak were forced off into the dance floor, brought face to face with Harold Linmore and the Lord High Commander of the fort and its growing empire. Gray was entranced by a strange woman who spoke to Nak and his true name, Artemis. Bree and Eerie, ever vigilant, were able to pull Gray out of his daze before sneaking away to find their missing companions. A fight broke out when Lonan and Nak were being held and led away. Everyone but Pippin has managed to regroup. Now they must escape Fort Kreban if they can.
Hello, everyone! Welcome back to episode 29 of All Fun and Dice. It's been a long week since we played last, but we're finally here.
We'd yell louder, but
yeah, we back.
Yeah, but we don't want to murder anyone's eardrums right off the bat. Right off that, I don't think we have any really business to attend to. Let's double check. It's been a long time since we played. Let's see, chat. How is the sound quality? Is it up to par? Too loud? Too quiet? Just let us know quickly how it goes.
We're gonna have to wait a few seconds for it to...
That's fine, but in the meantime, I can just talk and talk. If you guys want to catch up with us, we are. You can go to our YouTube channel, All Fun and Games at YouTube. If you want to keep track of us.
This is going to be on Spotify, right?
yeah. Well, I can talk about that after.
We'll talk about that exciting revelation that we're going to have. Moving to some new platforms, pushing forward. Travis will speak on that later on in the stream after the session. If you want to keep track of us outside of it, you can go to AllFun TV or
for what was that?
For Twitter.
Oh, for Twitter?
What's your Twitter?
Yeah, AllFun and Games TV.
AllFun and Games TV. I was close. And then you can go to All Fun and Games on Instagram to follow us there. Our wonderful account managers there.
You can see all of our cool art.
Yes.
All of our
new
characters.
pictures, some pictures from the cottage as well too.
Yeah.
Just some
we
really.
should be able to actually update that now that we're playing again.
Yes.
We're gonna be playing without music, obviously, because you know how my streams have been without certain audio. So, but it should be good though because we just added a sound dampening on it, so I kind of removed the background noise a little bit.
Someone said it's a little echoey.
A little echoey.
Okay.
Maybe not echoey. I don't know. Unfortunately, it's like gonna have to be the way it is because we have the door open. It's like really hot down
Yes.
here.
Where we are right now is incredibly hot. We can't do anything about that. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. The quality might be a little echo, but it should still be good. You guys will just be focused on our beautiful storytelling. You don't have to worry about that. With that out of the way and the sound as good as we can have it for now, we are going to jump straight in. I have a second recap that we're going to say. I know you guys just listened to the beautiful one voiced by Travis himself. This one is going to be so for anybody watching in the future. After keeping vigilant and using their keen perceptive skills, Eerie, Gray, and Bree managed to track down all but one of their missing friends, who were escorted away from the governor's gala. And just in the nick of time, as Lonan and Knack were being escorted away from Linmore's personal quarters to be locked away and enslaved for their magics. Elsewhere in Fort Craven's museum, Pippin was led into the deep archives by one of the newly appointed governors, Lydia Gieberg, to see the fabled Montello's Codex and hopefully decode it for the fort. To Lydia's shock, Pippin deceived her by feeding her a sleeping draught and stabbing her through the eye, before stealing the Codex and leaving as an illusionary image of the governor covers his body. We pick up tonight's session in the wake of a brutal fight in the library with dead soldiers around our team, the Undertons. The only question now is, how will they escape?
Dun, dun.
So we're going to start with the majority of the party, the five of you, Bree, Lonan, Knack, Eerie, and Gray. You have all just finished a bloody combat with two of Linmore's personal guards, both of which lie dead in the ruined library now. All of you are covered in different spots of blood and different gore. You're all very, very injured. Multiple of you have not been knocked unconscious recently and have just been brought up, thankfully, to max divine magic.
And Gray.
And Gray, yes. What would you guys like to do? Knack, you currently, you do not have any of your items on you yet. You have, they were taken from you by the Rhinoceros guard who held you.
Same with me as well too.
Nope, you had all yours.
Do I look like Eerie again, or do I still?
You had transformed back into Eerie, so you do not have the form of Millie.
Like the rhinoceros anymore.
Yes, I believe you were a hippopotamus woman. I believe I might be incorrect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who looks the most beat up and like?
Everyone looks equally as beat up. You look
Can I
healthier
use a
than
medicine
most.
check to like kind of see who may be?
Yeah,
more damage
you
than
can roll a medicine check for me.
First roll.
Knack, what's your health?
12.
I rolled a 21.
Okay, so Lonan looks the most hurt, but it's by like the smallest of margins.
I have a question.
With the 21, you can tell that it's Lonan and Bree look the most hurt, and then Knack and Eerie look almost as hurt, but not quite as hurt.
Okay. I'll go up to Lonan, being the most damaged, and I'll pat him on the back and give him a cure wounds.
Okay.
Okay.
Does he roll for that?
I
Yeah, he rolls the damage. He rolls that damage. He rolls the healing for
The
that.
damage.
Am I naked or just?
No, you're in your onesie. They didn't strip you. Yes, they were going to do that later.
Disappointing.
But right now you're in your onesie. You do not have your cloak of the manta ray that you purchased
Your
on.
beautiful, beautiful
Um,
disease for you guys.
But you know that there was a sack that the rhinoceros was carrying that you would have seen during the battle.
He's wearing the sack.
I was gonna have like modesty beard. If, I didn't know.
It's like Eve in the garden.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Even her glorious beard. Per the dwarven traditions. But what are you guys going to do? You guys know that, you know this specifically, the Kurds know you're all here.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
Because you have been telling them that Eerie is missing in the library as Millie
Are there
constantly.
Are there any windows?
There is one. Yeah, you guys are being bathed by the endless light of the plane of air. Currently, there's a large, there's a huge central pillar-ish type thing that Knack and Lonan know houses a secret staircase that leads into
Yeah, that's the one
Laura's
that we got
private
like pulled
sanctum.
into, right?
Yes, and it's covered by books. The far wall is just pure window. It's several stories tall, and it just opens up to the beauty of the city. You
How
can look
many
down on
stories
the small.
tall would you say?
3, but 3 Loxo gift stories.
Right.
So it's about 30 to 40 feet tall.
And is there like a ledge, or is it just a straight drop to the ground?
It's a window. So if you look out over it, you can tell that it is a ledge. It's not like crazy, crazy high. Because the way that Fort Craven is it's a floating island, obviously. But there's a lake positioned on the far side. So the way the window's positioned is it's facing down the small slope of the city towards the lake, where you can see a couple boats docked. And some fishing boats pulling up fish.
I can picture it perfectly.
Okay, guys, we really need to get out of here because they know we're in here. And I'm pretty sure if they come in here and find bodies, they're gonna know something's up. I don't think we can go out the same way we came in.
But how are we supposed to find Pippin?
That's a good question.
Oh,
Are we just gonna?
I know he went down those stairs.
You know exactly where Pippin is,
Okay.
and Gray and Bree have been informed where Pippin is as
Did
well.
you see me go through the secret
I
door?
did,
Yes.
but I couldn't get. I'm sorry, there's a hair in my eye.
Yeah.
I did, but I couldn't. You know, there was all different like
Pattern.
stuff when she went. So I could only get so far. I couldn't get all the way down.
And you were
to
too
it.
far to see. You didn't see what the
I didn't
pattern
see
was.
what the pattern was. So I know he's gone down those stairs right there, but we'll never.
No,
find
you can't
him.
see the stairs because you guys are in the room.
Okay.
And when you go outside the room, it's another big kind of like area with another glass window, but this one leads to the streets. And there's the central pillar in that room, and that's where the staircase was.
Okay.
So you guys are in the library, which is second story above where the gala is right now. So you know where that window is? If you walk that way, that's where you know that right underneath your feet.
Okay,
is
so
where the
he's
ballroom
several
is.
stories below us at least, and I do not know exactly how to get him. I only know the general direction he went, and it was it's like a maze. So if we go and try to find him, there's a chance we will get caught. We will never get out.
Is there any way that you can stealth ahead? You're very good at that, from what I
But
remember.
I can, but the thing is that I tried, and you can't. It's like I said, it's like a maze. It's like a puzzle, and you have to know the right combinations to get through walls and doors. And I'll just get trapped.
Is there anybody here that's good at puzzles?
Yeah, Alona, you know that as well because you remember seeing when you were led through the kitchens.
Yeah.
You saw the elephant guard who is now laying dead trace a pattern on the wall to open a secret door. And actually, Lonan and Eerie, you both know that through the door that you guys are all standing around. You guys are standing around the right-hand wall of this library next to like a study room of sorts. And you know that through that room, and you can see it, is a door, a secret door that's opened currently.
From what I remember, there was some sort of pattern that was drawn on the wall.
I don't know what it was. I can't remember.
Unfortunately, I was grappled at the time. It was very hard to tell.
Should we at least try to get your equipment back?
And then I show him like my bag. I actually have all my. I appreciate the healing.
So where does this secret door?
You don't know where it leads.
You said I did.
No, you do, but you know it's there. No idea what it leads to.
Okay. In my eyes, we have basically two options. I don't think that we can count going to get Pippin as an option at this point because I really have no idea where he is. And I think the more we waste time, the closer we are to being captured. I say we can throw something through that window and try and scale down the wall, or we can try and use this secret door. I have no idea where it goes.
I think
Sorry.
Well, I can take a look at the door, and I don't have any of my things. They took them. I kind of need to get those back.
Do I have any of my things?
Yep, you guys all have your
Okay.
things, and you know that your stuff. You can see the bag on the rhinoceros soldier's corpse. That you can assume is your
it's
stuff.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you don't have you have your. You don't have your weapons,
Mhm.
like you didn't bring your hammer, but in the bag would be your magic items that you brought, like Bellona's heartstring, the cloak of the manta ray, as well as your rod that you had commissioned.
Okay, I will collect my things.
Yep, and so you can have, like, treat it as if you have all those in your inventory. Yes.
Are we able to give you any of our things so you can make yourself something? I remember you were very good at that.
Everybody roll a perception check for me.
Me too.
No, yeah, we're gonna jump these.
No, you don't play it.
First roll.
Yeah, first roll in a couple months.
Ooh,
That's okay.
good roll.
We'll start with Gray, and you can go around the table and you can all tell me.
8.
16.
Oh. I tried to use the app, and I think I don't know how to navigate this yet. So. +5, 22.
Okay.
13.
Oh wow.
15.
15. So
Knack.
Eerie, Knack, and Bree, you all hear, Knack especially, you hear this like maybe a second or two before everybody else. Footsteps emanating from somewhere below you.
We need to
That
know.
should be Pippin.
We don't know that. There could be more
Roll an
guards.
intelligence check for me really quick. We're gonna pause. Bree's gonna roll an intelligence check because she might.
No.
What'd you roll?
Only a 4.
Ooh, yeah. You know there's something about Pippin, but you don't remember what it is. There's something that you should know.
I'm gonna get my glaive ready.
I do know.
Yeah, you
I
can.
remember.
I have that. My hip creaks when I walk. You guys would recognize it.
He drags his left foot slightly.
So, you guys have just been alerted to there's footsteps below you. What are you guys doing?
We need to keep it down and make
And-
sure that we perhaps can hide behind something while we contemplate what we're going to be doing.
I don't think that that's going to be enough.
We
They're going
need,
to start searching the room as soon as they see dead bodies.
we need to avoid
Unless it's
confrontation.
Pippin.
Do we want to take that chance? And I'm going to start moving towards the secret door.
Secret door? Yep. So you can walk into the study room and just straight through past the now broken tables and chairs in there. You can see the opened door that was just open moments before Lona was taken away when you luckily got him out of the grasp of the elephant guard.
I'm going to follow along where
Okay.
Erie's going.
I will quickly canvass the room as we're leaving to see if there's anything that I could wield as a weapon.
So roll investigation. What was it?
2.
2. The best you can find would be the broken leg of a chair. It's smaller than the rod you have.
He's
though.
like, a book.
Okay.
the rod's probably better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
A soft cover book.
Look about
Knowledge.
Is
Sharper
everyone
than a sword.
following you?
A leaf
Is
blade.
everybody following Lona and Eerie into the room?
I'm not going.
And where are you going?
I'm just gonna try and hide and wait to see who's coming.
Okay, roll stealth check for me.
Oh, these rolls.
Yeah, I have really bad rolls today.
Good, not
That's an
good.
8.
8, okay. And you're going in as well, or?
I'm gonna see Knack try to pick up a book as a weapon, and I'm just gonna offer him a longsword. Would you like a longsword to use?
Yeah, I can use that. That's perfect. Thank you.
So I'll grab him my spare, non-special longsword, and I'll give it to you.
Okay, and where are you guys going?
Regular.
I'll
ones.
follow. We're going to look at the secret passage.
So you guys are going into
this-
the secret passage.
There's like the secret passage in like a room, right?
Yep.
Can I wait at the doorway to watch whoever's coming out?
See, I want to
Yep.
go
Wait.
into the secret passage and then close the door so just a crack is showing so I can look through. Can I see
Scooby-Doo
straight through
style.
into the library?
You can see like barely straight through. Like
Okay,
there's a
but I
very
can
small
see part of the
window.
library and
Yes.
I can listen. I want to
Yes.
listen as well.
And so not Bree, Gray, you also have to roll a stealth check for me because you're staying in the
I'm
room.
kind of like I was talking about the same thing, like
Yep.
in the doorway.
Yeah, in the secret doorway.
No, not in the secret.
Yeah, so roll a stealth check for me.
See, I'm
Okay.
inside. The
Yo,
secret-
you're inside.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
watching
the three
that
of them
door.
are inside the secret doorway. You're not, so I need a stealth check from you.
6.
Wow.
No
Okay.
problem.
So as you guys
You were,
hear
like,
the door,
holding
the
books.
footsteps, and now everyone,
Yeah.
you guys can all hear them fairly closely. They're fairly audible now. And as the door begins to creak open, we'll pause, and we'll jump to Pippin. So last we left off with Pippin Faust. You had taken on an illusionary self of a hunched over Lydia, and you were climbing the steps of the Diva House.
I also drank a swiftness potion,
Yes,
so
you
I
did.
can move extra quick.
Yes, you did.
So I'm like a running hippopotamus woman.
Okay, but you're hunched
Yeah.
to be the right height. Okay. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get back to where I came from.
Okay. So as you go up the stairs, your first point of resistance is the first doorway that leads into the alchemy study that you know of.
Okay.
Luckily, as you push on the door, you fear that you weren't able to decipher the code for this one going in, but you managed to just push it open and this leads open to you. It doesn't look like a lock.
Into this alchemical laboratory.
Yes.
Can I, on my way out, identify any of the potions in this room?
You can roll a quick investigation check.
Ooh, investigation. Not good at all.
Under
What are
10.
these rolls,
Spare time.
guys? Investigation. I rolled a. God, math. 12.
A 12. You see a lot of bubbling elixirs, and a lot of things are locked behind cabinets. You can see a lot of locked doors with like small padlocks on them, or like the sort.
Okay.
But you aren't able to identify anything specific.
Is there any potions not within a locked cabinet?
Not that you can see. Everything looks like it was packed away and put away for the gala.
All right.
No
I
one
will,
is working
I will
currently.
continue on with haste.
Okay. So you exit through the alchemy door, and you know to turn left and go up the second set of staircase that's going to lead it into the archive itself, the lower archive.
Like the library?
The lower library. So not the main library that they are in. The small, like, secret archive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will walk into the secret archive.
As you push through, the bookcase slides past you and closes behind you once more. You're in the
Okay.
secret archive.
I will. Do I see anybody in here?
You can roll a perception check.
Natural 1.
Natural one. You don't see anybody in there.
You don't even see books.
Yeah.
You're like,
Blind.
Black
you were like
light.
euphoric at this point. You have Montella's Codex in your grasp.
Yeah. I'm like, got the book. I got the book. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna have like my bag of holding under one hand and tenaculum under the other, and I'm gonna try to like run out of here.
Okay, so you can run up the stairs once more. As you are approaching the top of the stairs, you see the last doorway, and you know this one leads out into the main entryway.
Alright, I'm gonna kick it open.
Okay, you're gonna kick it open, and as your strange illusioned elephant foot kicks open, the door parts, and in front of you,
Not an elephant.
hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus walks in.
Okay.
Hippopotamus foot. They all have the same feet. It kicks, and the door opens, and you're greeted by a small group of, it looks like party goers
Oh.
that are approaching.
Hello.
Lydia,
Lovely evening. Sorry, I hurt.
are you trying to do a voice?
Lovely evening.
Roll performance for me right off the bat.
Awful. Critics
you know,
agree.
No. Oh, I have a
You
negative
can augment
one.
it with your do an intelligence one because no, just normal.
11.
11. Okay. So as you do,
Lovely evening.
you can see right off the bat, right in the front, is a familiar rhinoceros man that you recognize right off the bat as Hector,
Okay.
one of the new crowned governors.
Okay.
Lydia,
Yes.
are you all right? Why are you hunched?
I hurt my back coming up the stairs.
And where is Pippin?
The small alchemist.
Yes. Did you not bring him down? I thought I saw you leave the room.
I was going to bring him down, but I found that he was not sufficient in his skill of alchemy, it turns out.
Then where did he go? We have his friends brought up to Linmore. They should be in the dungeon by now.
I had the guards who were stationed here take him away.
Roll deception.
Take him away.
18!
18. Okay.
I rolled a 19.
Hey.
I'm
First good roll.
not charismatic.
And his eyes will widen. Oh, it would make sense why they had left. They did not alert me on this.
Where are the guards in this room?
I do not know. The small one with the strange eyes. I've never caught her
So
name.
hard to find
They-
good help.
It really is.
Cap-
Lydia, do you know Erie, the small one? I don't know her name. She's missing. She had slipped out of the room.
They're all small to me.
Yes, you know what I mean, Lydia.
The small one, what was her name?
I just said it.
I seen no one but Pippin, who I sent away with the guards.
Would you like to? We're gonna go check in the library. That's what they said they were.
No,
last.
my back. I will. All right, I'll come along.
Of
But
course.
my
Let's go
poor
upstairs.
Could you get me a
Sounds
chair
like me.
when we're up there?
I'm sure we can have you sit down.
No. I am now an official governor. I must fulfill my duties.
Of course.
Lead the way.
Just follow me. So
Onward.
you will go on. You will go, Pippin, with Hector, and it looks like 2 other partygoers that you don't recognize. They don't have the same laurels. It looks like they're just coming with. So it's a party of 4. And as you go up the stairs, the one guard is still there, but the other guard is gone. And as you go up the stairs, the door creaks open, and you can roll a perception check for me.
Ooh, pretty good. Perception?
Yeah.
21.
You can see Bree and Gray's head poking out. Gray's head poking out from one of the studies on the right side of the room, and Bree's head's poking out from the bookshelf.
So are
along
we
the back of the
walking
room.
out of the door right now?
You were walking into the library upstairs.
And I was first?
You were second.
Who was first ahead of me?
Hector.
Oh, Hector, hold on. Hold on.
Hector.
Hector.
Yes.
Hector. I think... You know what? I think I left the vault to the codex unlocked.
You left the vault to the codex unlocked.
You might want to head down there and check.
Roll persuasion.
Oh my god!
18!
Lydia, I knew you weren't right for this colony.
My bad!
Let's go! Let's go!
Make sure you check inside first before you lock it.
Whatever you say, Lydia, Linmore will hear about this.
Oh,
And he will not be impressed.
oh, boo-hoo.
Would you like Hilda or Grayson to stay with you here?
No, Hilda Grayson, go enjoy yourself.
Hilda, Grayson, go check the archives. Not the archives. Go check the museum. They might be hiding in there somewhere. Well, Lydia, please just
I'm gonna rest in
Hurry.
here.
hurry up.
Alright,
Linmore, and you know what? Just go up and talk to Linmore yourself.
okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
As soon as they leave, I'm gonna drop the illusion. Bree! We have to go right
How
now!
long are you waiting?
I'll wait until they're out of earshot.
So you hear the footsteps, and yeah, you hear the footsteps fade away.
I'll drop the illusion. Bree, we gotta go!
And
We
you
gotta
can
go
see Bree
now.
as
I'm
well.
waiting for you.
You
Oh
guys
my
can hear
God.
this. You can hear Pippin like, oh!
Okay, I'll open the
Guys,
door again.
guys, we gotta go right now.
Where were you?
What did you do?
I killed the governess.
What?
I stole the book.
What
Let's
book?
get out of here. Montello's Codex, the ancient
Why
alchemical...
would you do something so reckless?
I
You're the
needed
worst.
I needed it.
We literally had to evacuate.
Okay,
How are we gonna get out? What happened to you guys? Why are there dead guards?
don't worry about it. What do we do? How do we get out? If we go that way, everyone's gonna see us.
Not
And I'm
good
pointing
stuff.
towards like the ballroom. area.
All right,
I don't know.
I've already devised a solution. Knack, build a glider. We'll break the window. I'll jump into the bag of holding, and the lightest of us will ride it down.
And that'll take me an hour.
Oh,
I can try to slap something together real quick.
I don't think we have an hour.
Pippin, how long do you have?
So I sent that guy down to the vaults. The lady I was pretending to be is in the vaults with a dagger in her head.
Yeah.
So we have less than a few minutes.
So
then.
why don't we just jump out the window?
I think we have no
Can
choice.
how about this? What if we, Eerie, you're swift and nimble.
Yes.
What if we all go inside the magic snow globe and you climb down holding the globe?
Roll an intelligence check, Pippin.
Huh?
You can consider.
Oh,
He just has to roll a check.
Intelligence
I
check.
say sure.
Big brain
I
time.
mean, I can try. Hopefully, I don't fall. I'm pretty hurt. Let's do it.
You ready?
I guess.
Yeah.
20.
You know that only 4 people can go inside.
Shoot.
The
Only 4 of us can go inside the snow globe.
Who's?
One of us can go inside the bag of holding, but you can't breathe in there very long.
In case of any encounter.
It shouldn't take me that long. How long can you breathe inside the bag of holding for?
I can check.
you know
Real
it's
quick.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay, I can make it down the wall in 10 minutes. I think it's.
I
not-
can
it's
deal
only
with
a couple
theory.
stories.
I'm able to grapple things quite easily. I have pretty high
But-
dexterity. So.
Are you sure?
Just in case we get in trouble,
Okay,
I can
let's
talk
go.
to us well too.
Let's go. Let's do
Okay,
it.
I'll hold out the snow globe for everyone else.
I'll put my hand on it.
Vitriol.
Which one's Erie holding?
Oh,
They're already the snow globe like falls to the ground
Erie, which
as
one are you
Pippin
holding?
and
The snow globe, I guess.
Okay.
I'll also go on the snow.
So
Okay.
the four of us are in the snow globe.
as you go in, the beautiful snowy landscape with the cabin inside, and Vitriol's just off to the side chopping wood. And as you can see, the wood falls and it just kind of disappears, and a new log just appears on the beside the stump that he's chopping on. He just like is endlessly chopping the same piece of wood. And picking it up
He's
and
in
then
like
chopping.
he's in like an idle animation.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi
It's a loading
guys.
screen.
Hey,
You came to visit.
hey, Vitriol. Guess what? We might die actually today.
Don't you die every day?
When we sleep, yes, the
This-
little death.
Oh,
Kinda
I
like a
was
different
confused. Well,
Do you have
Are
any
you
like
going to
hot
die in
cocoa?
here?
We could use a
You guys
rest.
are all just chilling inside.
well,
there,
we
huh?
can go sit by the fire if you'd like.
Do you
That
guys?
sounds great.
Why don't
Yeah.
you guys look really hurt? Why don't we go take a short rest while our friends escape?
I agree.
That sounds nice. Okay, and we'll jump back outside.
Okay.
Lonan and
I'm
Erie.
gonna take the snow globe, and I'm wearing a very tight dress.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
assuming I don't have my satchel on me.
You do not bring your staff.
So-
you have you're lucky to have your staff.
So I am going to take the snow globe and shove it down the back of my dress.
Okay, it's
so then
like
it's just like on my back.
a little hunch.
so that I can't drop it.
Where's the window near us?
The window is right at the back. It's a
So-
huge window.
I'm
forgot
gonna.
But it's tight, so it shouldn't fall down.
No,
off
it's
my-
actually
okay.
sitting right
Okay.
between your shoulder
Okay, I
blades.
just don't want it to fall.
I'm gonna
out.
cover my elbow with cloth and smash the window open.
Ooh.
You can roll a strength check to do that.
I was just gonna throw books at it, honestly.
Whoops.
Oops, he breaks his arm.
Strength 4.
Okay.
Erie,
You-
I'm gonna need a little assistance here.
And your
Can I-
elbow actually hurts. You guys can feel it like
Can I
kind of
grab
throb
like
a
a
little
chair
bit.
leg?
Yeah, you can grab a chair leg.
Okay, and then I'm gonna like like run for the window.
You can
And
roll
try
an
and smash.
attack,
What am I just rolling a flat?
a strength attack.
So,
So
add
add
your strength modifier.
modifier.
How hefty are these windows? Are they just like?
That's not good.
Her big voice.
8.
So as you hit it, and you feel like the chair like hits the window, and you feel like almost a chill like all the way up your arm, and you can feel like an ache in your shoulder
Oh,
as
good.
like you hit the
Good,
window.
I've hurt myself.
You're not taking any damage, just like Lona did not. But the window doesn't. You didn't even chip it.
Okay, Lona, we gotta break this together.
Do you want me to try that again then?
You grab. How long is this long enough for us to like?
Like, is there something that we can pick up together
battering
in
ram
the
it?
room?
Yeah,
guys-
there's a table that you guys can
Yep.
pick up and use.
Is there a fireplace in this room?
Erie, and then I point to the
Okay,
table.
I grab one under
Let's
the
go.
table.
3, 2.
Okay, so you can roll.
Can't even break a window.
Whoever has higher strength.
My strength is
6?
6.
Mine's 9.
Okay, so Lonan can roll the weakest of the group stayed. And you can roll with advantage.
Thank you. 14.
14. Okay, that hits. So you can roll a d6 of damage on the window. So as you guys run forward with this table, and it makes contact with
We're gonna
What'd you
die.
roll?
1.
Come on. You can see a small. It hits, and you kind of feel that jarring sensation to get a new look. And there's a tiny chip.
What are these
Oh,
windows
no.
made
Is there
of?
anything metal in the room?
You can roll a investigation check for that. You guys know it has been 3 minutes since Pippin has entered the room at this point.
Okay, I rolled an 8.
An 8. You see a lot of books. You see all the broken furniture. The only other thing in the room, other than like tables and stuff, is the corpses.
Great. Do they have a sword on them?
There's a club, and there is a spear, and there is a scimitar.
Can
I
we
have-
Can I take
open
this?
the
Can I
window?
grab this? The club.
It's like a big. It's like a big like. Glass. It's not a window. It's a big glass like.
I just realized
Sure.
I have a hammer. I just realized that right now. I'm gonna actually take my hammer
Hey,
out.
I
of
was.
it. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, you can do it first.
I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take the club,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and smash one of the window panes with it.
Okay. It's just a regular club, which is a monk weapon for you actually.
Oh.
Because it is a
So
simple
can I
weapon.
use?
So you can use your Actually, wait. What did you roll on your investigation check? 8? You would know that your staff has metal on it.
Yeah, remember you got those little,
Yeah, I got
prongs?
this little spike.
So
on
you're,
the end of
we'll
it.
say you're in mid-swing with the club
And
and
I
you're
have a
realizing
little light
this.
bulb that goes ding.
Yeah, so roll the strike with
And
the
I
club.
drop
though.
my.
Oh, okay, you drop the
I
club.
drop the club and I pull out my staff and I go metal first for the window.
Okay, so you can roll your
Shoot an arrow at it.
Oh.
Dude, what is going
We're
on?
gonna die.
Wait,
We're
I
just
can't. I
sitting on
add that
fire.
though, right?
Yeah,
we're like
you should add your
Yeah.
dex and proficiency modifier.
Which is that?
It would be your
Which is
attack
that?
roll,
Yeah.
David.
Okay.
It's not bad.
11.
11. Nothing happens when you hit the window. You can't.
Sorry.
It bends
You guys just
slightly.
having hot cocoa and we can't break the window.
I realize that is it okay. So I have a hammer and a crowbar. Looking at the window, is there any way that I could pry this window open with a crowbar?
Roll investigation. It has been now 5 minutes since Pippin has entered the room.
15 or sorry, 16.
16.
No,
You
we
see
have
that the
no-
windows, it is more of like solid set windows.
Alright.
They're not like ones that you've seen in
Immediately
other
noticing
parts.
that, I'll just switch to the hammer that I have, and I'm just gonna smash it as hard as I can.
Okay, roll an attack roll with your strength modifier.
Okay,
That's
better.
good. That's good.
So it's add your proficiency and then add your strength modifier, which I believe is a -1.
Yeah, so 16.
16, that hits, so you can roll your 1d4 for the hammer.
2.
2. So as you hit the spot with the chip, you see a small spider fracture appear about the size of a fist.
What is this made
Yeah,
out
I'm not
of?
too sure if
They've
we're
done 4 damage to a big glass
Is there
window.
anything else we can throw at this? We don't have much
But
time.
there's nothing else in this room.
Somebody else is gonna have to come out of the snow globe.
Meanwhile, we're like, I wonder if they're at
Go
the
in there
boat
and get
yet.
it.
Yeah.
Tell them
You guys
to
are all
something
sitting
explosive.
around and
I
Visual
think
is
that we've
reading
wasted
a
too
raw
much time.
initiative.
I think that we go through the secret exit.
And if we get caught in that, what are we gonna do?
Lonan, you know the secret exit leads back to the kitchen.
I don't think that's a great idea. I just came from the kitchen, and that's exactly where it's gonna lead.
Okay, hit it again with the hammer.
One more time.
Keep hitting it. Just don't stop hitting it.
All right.
Nice.
And I'm gonna keep
18
running
hits.
at it with my staff.
Okay, and you can roll an attack.
3.
3, okay.
15.
15 hits.
Okay.
Roll
And then-
damage.
Roll your damage, and you do a lot of damage with that.
26.
5.
You said like this. Roll your d8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Two-handed.
Because yeah, you said like this.
Oh.
She said, like,
12.
Yeah, she said both-handed.
I did.
Like a
I ran
battering
at
ram.
it like a battering ram. 12.
Yes, 12. So as you guys hit Lonan, the fracture goes slightly more and it's eerie. You run forward with your staff. You hear shatter.
Okay.
You feel flecks of glass hit your face.
Okay.
As a small break in the glass opens
How
up.
big are we talking?
It's about the size of a modern day pothole cover, manhole cover. So it's big enough for definitely eerie. You can like easily
two-
get
two-
I'm
through,
like,
but it's a bit small. You can dive if you want.
like a 2-foot diameter.
Yes.
can you fit through this, Logan?
Lonan's too
Look
dummy
at-
thick.
It looks a bit small for you, but you think
Eerie,
you can
just go
manage.
through.
Okay, I'm going to like turn and like I'm gonna rip a part off the bottom of my dress and wrap it around my hands
Okay.
so I don't cut my hands. And I'm gonna try and go through backwards and kind of like
Okay.
push my, so I'm not just jumping my head through.
And looking out the window, looking down, you see that it's like a sheer face down. It's probably about 30 feet to go to the ground.
And is there
You can see that the wall is not a sheer like cement because that's not how buildings
brick?
work.
I grab my rope.
It is rough hewn stone, so
Okay.
you might be able to climb
I'm
down.
trying to like rock climb my way
Eerie,
down.
wait a second. And I'm gonna grab my rope, and I'm gonna toss it to you and wrap it around your waist, and then put it around your waist, and then go down as fast as you can, and I'll hold on to you.
Okay.
So she's clenched. So basically, I'm like
Okay.
putting my feet up on like inside,
How are
and
you
then
Yeah,
gonna
like
get
yeah.
down?
shooting her down.
Could you roll a d20 for me?
Yep.
Would you-
18.
18, okay. So as you're going down, you see the rope fraying
Because it's on glass.
on the broken shards of glass.
Yeah.
But luckily, the rope snaps. Erie's only a foot from the ground.
Okay.
As you land easily. You feel the
Erie's like,
yeah. Yeah, but you land on your feet easily.
Okay, and
Bumps.
then I'm going to stealth like
While
right away.
So what you see around you is you're now on ground level with the city. You're on the opposite side from where you
like the party entrance.
yeah. So you see the lake around you. As you know, the docks are to the right side of the island from where you're
And
standing
we
right
want to
now.
go to the docks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
so I guess I'm gonna try to.
So can I just stealth? Like, is there trees or some shit somewhere near me that I can
She's
try
like
and
buying
hide in?
potions.
There is some small shrubbery around the back. It's like almost like a very neat like hedges,
Yeah,
so you can try to
just-
stealth in that.
Yeah, that's all. I just want to get, somewhat hidden, right?
That's good.
17.
Okay, so you can hide in the bushes. You think you're doing pretty well, but again, in this endless sunlight and this endless light of the plane of air, you have a hard time gauging how many you are.
So I'm gonna continue to just smash away at this thing. I guess as much as I can.
Okay, you know you can fit through. It just might hurt.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to fit through then, knowing that the rope. I have 2 ropes. I used my first one, and I have another one. Knowing that it cut, I can notice that it cut, right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
of the shards of glass.
I'm
yeah.
going to try to I guess put something underneath it. I'm gonna take a book or something and kind of put it on half, kind of where the
You mean open the
open
book
like
up?
this, kind of like this,
Um,
on the ledge. So
That's smart.
so I'm against the
Okay,
leather
okay.
of it. Okay.
Yep.
So the pressure will be on the book. I'll
What do
shoot
you-
something heavy, not some little
What are you
tiny
doing
thing.
with the rope?
I'm gonna tie it up to something that's a pillar, I guess. If there's it's 50 feet, so I only have to
That's
have.
what I thought.
I have to have 20 feet, basically 20 feet of leeway.
The pillar is
Okay.
50 feet wide.
Is there an industrial sized desk or something that I could tie it to?
There are large desks. There's the large table that you hit the
I'm
wall
gonna put
with.
it on the table. That way, I'm gonna ship me down real fast, and the table pressure will go against the glass, and I'm gonna try to go down that way.
Fair.
Fast
Good
enough.
idea.
Okay.
So the table will
Roll
be basically
me
glass
a
like this.
sleight of hand intelligence check.
Sleight of hand and
The
intelligence.
sleight of hand augmented by with your intelligence, not with your dexterity. So roll that. Are you proficient in sleight of hand?
No, I am not.
Okay, what's it?
I rolled in that one.
Oh no!
So you think you tied a really good sailor's knot on this
Oh
table,
god, I carried
Um,
it all down.
Here you catch him.
and you go out the window, and you make it down 5 feet. Roll a d20 for me.
I have nothing to say.
19.
Oh.
So you make it down 10 feet before you feel the rope slacken
Oh.
and give way, and you see it tumbling down, and you're falling. Now.
How many feet is he falling?
You were falling 30 feet.
Oh.
my gosh.
This is worse when we were in the ice castle.
Yeah. So, oh god, what's fall damage?
Flat.
I think it's 1d6 per 5 feet.
No, I don't think
1d6
that's
per 10
right.
feet.
I think 10.
1d6 per 10 feet of fall damage.
What are you guys doing in the snow globe? I love this stuff.
Whilst we're in the snow
I'm
globe,
sleeping.
yeah, Nak is sleeping, and I'm petting his beard in my lap as he sleeps. I'm
That's
like,
cute.
shh, 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 shh.
I'm just sitting on the couch looking at the fire.
So guys, what happened?
I don't know.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, so you can give yourself that damage. You guys are just relaxing.
Do you guys need healing? Do you guys want me to heal you?
Oh, you can heal?
Yeah. I got lots of potions, elixirs, ointments. What do you need?
I mean, I'm fairly good myself if you guys need help.
Nak looks really hurt. I'm
Yeah.
going to.
I'm recuperating as I sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna take out a flask and put it to your lips and pour it in your mouth.
Is this enough time to do a short rest?
Probably
can
not.
start.
But
Oh,
yeah,
then
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not recuperating.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can relax, but it has to be an hour, right?
Short rest an hour or half?
Half. It's a full hour.
And you're gonna heal.
Okay, so you guys can do your healing stuff.
13
Eerie,
health, Nak.
Thank you.
as you duck into the shrubbery, you hear a slight and a splat.
Oh,
As Lonan, you take 8 bludgeoning damage as you
I'm
fall
gonna run for
30
him.
feet. He's only about 5 feet away from you because he
Okay.
fell right in the area
Better
that you
than
were.
I'm gonna grab him and try and drag him into the
Yeah.
bushes.
So when you're feeling dazed, are you up?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lonan's still conscious.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab your hand and drag you into the bushes with me.
I'm just kind of
Are you okay?
that was not expected. Let's
It's a
go.
good thing I carried the
I'm looking
group.
around, if I'm looking at, I'm kind of, like you said, dazed and kind of, starry-eyed, but do I see, is there anybody out here, guard-wise?
Roll perception.
23.
Nice.
Oh, jeez Louise.
So 23,
Wolf
you can see, you don't see anyone dressed in any armor like you saw when you were
Yeah.
fighting the guards. There's no one that decked out. But what you can see is just a glimpse. You see a curtain shift from one of the buildings that are lining the back.
Looking at it,
From the well-organized, identical buildings, you see a curtain close.
Eerie, we need to go now.
I know.
And then I'm just gonna start, I'm gonna grab onto Eerie's arm and then just book towards, the closest opening to where we can run to.
So you just run into the street?
Yeah.
How
Okay.
fast can you run?
I mean, I'm not.
Because I can run pretty fast.
I'm trying to keep up if I can, and I'm gonna shift as I say that. I'm just shifting.
You can't
to, like
shift.
I can't shift.
You already
right?
shifted.
Oh yeah, that's right. I already shifted early. Okay. Well, I'll try to keep up.
What's your movement speed?
Well, it's 40 regularly, but I can, what's it called?
You can dash.
I can dash.
Is it Step of the Wind?
Step of the wind, that's the word.
Step of the Wind doesn't really work outside of combat. That's more of a combat ability.
I
You
think-
can just dash.
I
It
think
does the
she
same
can
thing.
do that.
Step of the Wind just lets you dash.
Can you not dash? Can you not dash?
He can, but it's still slower.
That's
But
his
he's only-
action.
If anything, it's actually like you're going to be moving way faster if you're dashing.
Yeah.
Like I have dash ability. but
Because
yeah.
you'll be moving 80 feet around, dashing, and he'll be moving 60 feet.
Yeah. That's fine. Let's just go. We don't have time.
So you guys are running?
Alright, I'm
Are you
gonna
trying
dash
to be
then.
stealthy at all?
Well, I'm still stealth, am I not?
And once you leave the cover, if you're
No.
running,
Okay, I'm gonna try and stealth
you
while
can't
running.
sprint.
You can't
if you're-
sprint.
You can't sprint and dash. You have to choose which one.
So I can either stealth and run, or I can dash.
No, you can either run or you can be stealthy.
Okay, I'm gonna run then, I
Okay.
guess.
Me too, I'll run behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're stealthy,
But I'm trying to keep, like, in the shadows, if that's possible.
There's, as you know, the plane of air.
Ugh,
As much you are used to the jungles of the Ondu,
yeah.
and you're used to shade and cover and the temple of the ever sky, used to the dark corridors and the secret caves within its
Yeah.
inverted pyramid,
Yeah.
and it's very opposite to that. You can see the small, not quite pure darkness shadows that the buildings cast, but the ever-present light from every direction kind of almost quenches shadow, and everything is seen at all
Well,
times.
let's go.
How much bushes and stuff are around us?
Once you leave the bushes that are like near
It's just
around the
streets,
mountainside that you guys are
Before I
at,
leave the last set of bushes, what are we looking at
it
here?
literally is like maybe like 5-10 feet of bushes that are kind of just like decoratively put around the back, like just so it doesn't look like it's just a wall. Because this is like one of the main buildings.
I guess like what I'm saying is like,
Fort
is all the shrubbery kind of tied in together, or is it just like one bush, like a few bushes?
It's like a hedge. So like one almost
So
continuous
once we
hedge.
leave that, it's just city. There's
Yeah,
no bushes.
you guys are going to be running towards the street. You're going to be running across a fairly well manicured lawn towards the identical buildings of Fort Craven.
Okay. So how far in front of you are you?
So already, with dashing,
Gotta go fast.
Erie is within moments. Erie is like well ahead of you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Like,
Sorry.
are you guys just running down a straight path? Right now, you
That's
can
why we
see
gave you the
that.
snow globe.
The snow globe
Luckily,
just shook up under skin.
as you know, you guys have only walked through the city once because in your previous excursions, you were only allowed into the port where
Yeah.
visitors are normally allowed, and you guys know the visitors are generally only contained to that one section of the city.
Yeah.
So as you guys are running down, the rest of the fort is very much like straight streets that have like side streets that connect to the other streets. It's very
Yeah.
grid based, very like the blocks are almost very identical. The buildings don't have anything interesting on the fronts of them. Even here, they all just look like residential buildings. So they're all like sheer faced slate buildings with like small circular windows on the fronts. And nothing to like, just like there's like numbers on the front, like a typical like townhouse, but there's no other like interesting. There's no gardens out front. There's no decorations. There's no
landmarks.
individuality at all.
Let's
Yeah.
get another snow globe now. I think it's time.
I think the less people we have to keep track of, the better. As I'm running, the less people, the better.
Okay, roll a perception check for me, guys.
Oh, let's take the first one. That's fine.
Did you roll twice?
He says,
I just got the first one. I rolled off the thing.
Okay, what did you roll?
The first time or the second?
No, the second one.
I rolled 11.
11.
Perception.
So that was luckily enough. Noted. Faintly behind you, you hear a sound, and you can't quite identify it with the wind rushing through your ears at first,
police sirens.
but it is a bell.
Uh,
A big chiming, the dong, the dong, the dong, and slowly, not slowly, quickly actually, you hear it spreading around you, down the streets, and you can even see on the tops of buildings you can emanate, and quickly, Erie, you can see, you can identify this noise as well. Bells are chiming throughout the city.
Is
You guys, these are not the same bells as
They're
you're used to.
big
They're not the
bells.
big bells. This is like a more alarming bell.
They probably
have
found her
the
body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a dagger in it.
Erie, I think I don't.
Are you, like, shouting at her?
Yeah, I'm like kind of talking.
You don't want to be loud. You're
Well,
trying to-
Erie is like,
How far ahead of she?
have you turned down any streets? Have you just been
I'm
running down the
running
straight line?
towards the docks. So,
So I-
whether
Right,
if
all
I'm-
the streets are straight, and you can like make a single turn at the very end to get to the docks if you want,
Yeah, I'm just.
or you can go down side streets. It's up to you.
Can I keep my eye on her while she's doing this?
I have to
I'm
know what she's
assuming
doing.
I'm going
first.
straight so that he can see where.
If
we're
she's
going.
going straight, she's like 100 to 200 feet ahead in front
Oh
of you.
my
So I can
God.
barely see her.
Yeah, you can see like the only like form sprinting down the street.
You can see
both
the
of
dust
you
cloud.
could roll a perception check for me.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Jeff.
nice.
23.
22.
Wow. Lonan. Behind and in front of Erie, and Erie, you only see in front of you. You see doors open on either side of the street. And you can see a total of 5 locks of game of assorted different elephant, hippo, rhinoceros step out. And Erie, you can see 2 others in front of you.
Okay.
Stepping out of their
Shit,
doors
so they're like, I just see
and
them
looking
behind me.
up and down the street. Yep.
Okay, I'm just running still.
I'm going to. Can I dart over? Like, so it's just like a straight run. I can't like dart into like the side corner.
There is a side street, but yeah.
I'm gonna take the side street
Okay.
because darting behind them is a bad idea.
Okay, so you are going to be running, continually running, Erie.
Huh?
Yep, you're continuing to run.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so you're going to dart down the side
She can't
street.
hear you because of the wind.
Erie.
Too fast.
Oh, I need a d20.
Here, take one from my custom dice bag, courtesy of
Yeah, where is Spirit?
She's
Spirit.
in chat.
Is she here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take this one. This one's Erie.
Yeah.
What is your armor class?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. 17.
17. Erie, you feel a sharp
Great.
pain
I feel great.
in your thigh
No, I don't.
as you
It's
take
gonna slow you down a bit.
Oh,
in your thigh. Ouch.
as you take 7 piercing damage. And as you look down, and you feel slowed, and you're not like crippled, but you look down and you see an arrow, an arrow lying on the ground, and a big gash out of the back of your thigh.
Oh, it like skimmed her leg.
Yeah.
Youch.
Alright. How close am I to the docks at this point?
Roll. You can't see anymore because you were at the top of the hill originally, and now you're more towards it. So the buildings have kind of towered up on either side of you. But you can roll a survival check for me. 11. So you are unfamiliar with the city. This is different. This is only your second time walking through the streets. You know that you are probably maybe 15 minutes from the port still.
Like dashing?
Yeah, 15 minutes dashing. You've already been running for about 10 minutes now. So you're almost halfway there.
Faster.
How high is the building right next to me?
The building's either you're like in the middle of the street. You're well past where these locks of fire, but you can actually hear their feet starting to thunder behind
That's
you
fine,
already.
but like, how tall is
They
it like a
are
house?
2 stories, so they're about 30 feet tall. Because remember,
Okay.
stories are bigger.
Hardcore
Can I
parkour.
turn down the very first side street I find?
Yep. There's a small alley actually to
And I'm
your
going
right.
to stop and I'm going to turn into a Loxodon.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Which locks again?
I just want to look like someone who lives, like not someone who was at the party. Like,
You've
I'm
only-
wearing
okay.
a dress.
You can't
I will
change
let
your
you
clothes.
I'm wearing a dress.
That you've only seen the 5 locks of gift.
Yeah.
Or the people in the market. So
the
you have
least
to.
important one. Like no, I saw some that were like in the shops and stuff.
Yeah, you can turn into one of them.
I want to be like a shops person, like just a regular citizen.
Do you want to be?
Turn into that elephant alchemist lady.
Sure.
You turn into Amelie. So you're the sandy colored alchemist
Okay.
Amelie.
Yeah.
Your ears are up in your ponytail.
Yeah.
Your nose goes like. Blah.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
wearing like a very tight dress.
Yeah. And we're gonna pause on you for a second there. Lona, roll another perception check for me.
Oh no.
Nat 20.
That's funny. So Lona, you can hear in front of you. You can't quite see. You're running down the side street. There aren't any doors in this area that lead into the buildings. The buildings look like they stretch, and the entrances are on either side, but there's nothing on the side. These are just for connection, so you can get across the streets. You can hear footsteps, and the bells ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing, and you can hear faint voices. And they're saying like, what's happening? Like, do you know what's going on? Like, I don't see anything going on. Except, like, just like questioning tones
Yeah.
of like these big bellowing.
Knowing where the
longsworders.
voices are coming from, can I like deter those voices and try to get around, like the side
Right
streets?
now, the side street only connects the two streets. So
That's it?
behind you and in front of you, and there's 30-foot buildings on either side.
And there's no way into these buildings. Like I can't climb up them.
No, but they are not like sheer faces. They're like slate. So they kind of like slate tiles. So you might be able to scale it if you try, but it wouldn't be easy.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go on top to see if I can run on top of these things to like get somewhere.
Roll an acrobatics check.
20.
20.
Nice.
Okay, so it's going to take you some time. You do get a hold of the building, but you can only move half speed up the building. So it's
Sure.
going to take you about 15 feet. So it's only going to take you like less than a minute to get up
Okay.
there. I will have you roll just a d20 for me, just to see what happens.
17.
17. Actually, you can add your stealth to that.
23.
Okay.
Holy.
So you manage to get up the building.
Rolls, man.
And you don't hear any disturbances.
Good.
While you're on top of the building, you have another really great view of the city in front of you. But since you're in the center, you can't see down to the streets on either side. But you can see scattered throughout the rooftops bells, and you can see them ringing. But that doesn't. You don't see anyone ringing them. It looks like they connect inside the buildings.
I'm gonna go. I have a question. If I'm like going on these buildings, can I scatter, or can I go from one building to the next?
They are like 20-foot gaps between.
Oh, so it's not like you can't just like
It'll be
leap over.
very challenging to do
Do
that.
it. Do it.
Yeah.
Because what I want to do is I want to leap over and I want to try to take my sword and like cut these bell rope down. Like, are the bells on ropes? Or are they on like?
They're on ropes, so they're little like almost like gazebos with bells in them, and it looks
Yeah.
like they go into almost like a well-shaped hole
Yeah.
that leads into
Are
that
you gonna
building.
cut
So it
down
looks
the
like
city?
Sorry,
Are you gonna cut down every bell in the city?
just the ones that I can see.
they're not even that
I'm gonna-
tall. They look like they lead directly into the people's houses.
And they're like,
Yeah.
Alarm!
When they hear the bell,
Alarm!
someone goes up and rings the bell. You can assume that.
Okay,
Yeah.
their duty. To
so
the
I'm gonna.
forge.
How many buildings in front of me before I get to like I guess the end of like these buildings to like?
They
towards
go
the water?
almost all the way down, but you are like 4 blocks over from the port, and you can see the port from your vantage now. So you would probably have to run for 10 minutes to
On the
get
roof?
on the rooftops, and
If
then
I were-
before getting down, and then it's only a quick jaunt over to.
If I jump off the roof now, I'm back on the main streets.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll try to stay on the roofs as much as I can then.
Okay, so you run forward and you make your first leap. Before you do any rolls, we're gonna jump back to Eerie.
Oh yeah.
So Eerie, you take on the form of Amelie, the sandy-colored elephant woman. Alchemist. And you're once again your roll a d20 for me. Once again, your body expands and the
Just a flat
Yeah.
D20. 18.
and the spandex of your dress, your pantsuit shrinks,
Fantasy spandex.
and you hear. You can almost like not hear. You can and actually with your elephant ears, you can hear and feel a tension on your back.
Okay, I'm gonna pull the snow globe out before it cracks.
Yeah, no, it was more like the fabric was ripping.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
yeah.
but before nothing happens before then.
Okay, and I'm just going to like shove it down my bosom.
Yeah, so you have like kind of like
Yeah.
just a large like kind of point in the middle of like third boob kind of
I'm
like.
just gonna shove it down there.
Okay,
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
because it is kind of pointy.
Yeah.
The snow globe.
And
And
then-
as you do that, you turn and you see two people as well as 3 other locks of gift that you didn't recognize. You there? Did you see anyone turn down?
I was here and I saw someone go straight that way.
And you're pointing behind
I'm
you.
pointing behind me like
Like to the
before-
other street.
from before I turned.
Oh, they ran. They
The
ran
street I
straight.
was on.
Oh, roll deception.
Oh no.
Don't make that noise, Wes. 8.
They turned down here. I'm 100% certain of that.
Are you
Ma'am.
sure it was here? Because I didn't see anyone.
Yes. What did they look
I
like?
mean, I just came from around this side, so maybe I was just seeing them as they like. Maybe they came down and I've only seen them running by from before. I don't know.
Make another deception check.
I'm convinced. She convinced me.
What was my deception again? 16.
Well,
And
What's your
I'm
name?
gonna be like.
I don't recognize you.
My name?
Are you, yeah. Are you from this? Are you from this block?
No,
know
I
every
was going
citizen
for a
on the block.
walk near the water when I started to
There's
hear
no
bells,
Oh, there is water.
No.
and I came to see what was happening.
Well, I haven't heard what's going on, but
Neither
I
have
know.
I. I thought maybe you would be able to. tell
No,
me
there were
what's going on.
2 Simites, I think, running down the streets. Keep an eye out. It's
I-
dangerous.
Absolutely.
Get back to your home.
Which way? Oh,
You'll have a
okay.
weapon on you. Get back.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go and walk like opposite direction
Okay.
towards home.
Yeah. So towards home is that towards the docks? Is that where you're going? Okay.
But slowly, like
Yeah.
I'm not like running. I'm just gonna look like, oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay. So as you're walking, you see more and more guards, kind of more and more people and like citizens coming out. And the ones you saw originally seemed like they were like hastily put on some armor and had like they had weapons on them, but their armor was like misplaced. As you walk down, the people who are coming out seem more and more like well equipped.
Okay.
They seem to be like the first wave came out really quick to see what was going on, but the rest of the people inside the homes.
Are anyone talking?
You see, roll a perception check for me.
13.
Good. So you see, you don't see people really talking too much. You see them like questioning, and they're not really like having small talk. It's more like, do you know what's going on? No, I
Okay,
haven't
that's
heard
what I
yet.
was looking for because I'm gonna just be kind of
But
like. Okay.
you do see, and you see someone kind of like rush behind you. They kind of like shove you out of the way a little bit because you're not wearing armor
Okay,
at all.
yeah,
so you
yeah.
kind of like you're like looking at like you're not supposed to be where you are.
Yeah.
So they knock into you, and you see a rhinoceros man with like a really like almost like intricate looking helmet on, much nicer than all the other guards you're used to seeing. Go up to some of the other guards that are standing outside, and you can't hear them, but you can see their lips, so you can understand what
Yes.
at least half the conversation
Yeah, I
is.
should be able to read their lips.
You can read
I
lips?
I have observant. I can read lips.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you are able to gauge that they are communicating that keep an eye out for a group 6 non-Loxo-Giver in the city. We are in strict orders to capture them, dead or alive, for the Lord High Commander immediately. Any sense of like leniency will result in execution.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can
So
you
it's, like,
shapeshift
serious.
into an
Okay,
elephant?
so like as I'm walking through the crowd, like trying to nonchalantly walk towards the docks, I'm gonna be like, "Do you know what's happening? Man, what happened? Oh, it looks pretty serious." You know, like-
Roll a stealth check for me as you're trying to blend in.
Uh,
But don't use your dex for your stealth. Use your charisma.
how do I do that?
So the roll plus your
Okay.
charisma plus your proficiency.
So plus that.
+3 +3,
Mhm.
so 6.
Oh,
So,
okay. So basically what it was
13.
before. So 13.
13. Okay. So you do a decent job of like trying to blend in.
I'm
with
not
this
trying to talk
crowd.
to everyone. Just
No.
like once in a while, like
You're like emulating what
just
everybody
so it
else is
doesn't look
doing.
like I'm like
Yeah.
walking through the
That's where
crowd.
I'm
and
going. That's where I'm
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're walking down the street, we're gonna jump back to Lonan. So Lonan, you can make. So you're doing a running long jump to
I hope you guys are cozy in there.
We're like
just
You know,
napping.
So happy.
You guys know now
So
in the snow globe, it has been about like 20 minutes since you guys have been 25 minutes since you've entered the snow globe. No news of anything yet.
Question.
Yes.
If we decided to exit the snow globe, would they just appear inside my dress?
Yeah, ripping it open, 100%.
Alright,
100%. So you can make a
Don't do that.
just like
I'm
Grace.
assuming
face
acrobatics, right?
no, it's an athletic check.
I come out
Against
way
the
first.
spandex.
Oh, no.
Athletics?
Yep.
I'm like,
Back in there.
Oh my god. 11.
11. Okay. So you managed to make your first jump, and as your foot lands, your back foot brushes against the edge of the building, and you waver for a moment before catching
Okay.
yourself,
Am-
and you keep running.
So am I near one of the first bells now?
Yep, you're near the first. The first bell is going to be on the next building after you. They look like they're spaced every like 5. So they're like close enough that you can hear the bell from it, but not too close that it's like pointless.
Second jump coming up then.
Okay. You can roll another one for me then. Athletics again.
Oh,
Oh
no, no.
6.
6. So as you go to make this jump, you go and you feel your foot slip right before. As you go, and you make a pretty decent jump towards it, but right in the middle of the center of the arc, you can tell you're not going to make it.
No.
You can roll an acrobatics check for me to try to grab the ledge.
Has he already transformed so he can't?
No,
Yeah.
yeah, he doesn't. Can't
12.
do it again.
12. You barely manage to eke out some of your last shifter strength to form some claws and grip onto the edge of the slate.
Can I pull myself up?
You can,
Or is it like more so just like
it'll take a minute for you to
Yeah.
like kind of like get
Scramble.
that, like
Slow
scramble
down.
back up and make regain your strength after getting up.
yeah.
But you do manage to make it back up the building.
Okay.
And so now you're on the first building with the bell.
Okay. I'm gonna like contemplate, just looking around, because like how many more jumps is there until I'm at the end of this thing?
Dozens.
Oh jeez. Okay. If I just once again, if I jump down to my right, I'm like would I have to like book it through a crowd to get?
Roll perception check for me.
Perception. 18.
18. Yeah, you can hear
Sorry.
the noise of the streets and like kind of clamor of armor and the heavy footsteps of the Loxo get louder and louder as you've been doing this. Like there's more and more people on the streets.
And the bell's still ringing.
The bells are still ringing.
The ringing of the bells.
No.
And there's no way for me to like run down to the right and like go behind like building to building kind of thing. I would just be in the middle of the street.
You would have to be running through streets every time.
Should have gone in the bag of holding, my man.
Should have gotten in the bag of holding.
True.
You
Well,
took the bag of holding into
took
this.
You volunteered to stay out.
So what do you do, Lana?
Okay, I guess I will try to. So dozens and dozens of homes in front of me.
Yep. You gonna keep trying to jump?
I guess I'm not going to continue jumping because that's not going to get me anywhere. I'm eventually going to fall.
I will let you know that you will not have to make dozens of more rolls. I'm going to make you do 3 more.
3 more rolls.
Do it.
Yeah,
You
to see
committed.
how well
Go.
it happens.
All right. I'll do
Committed.
it.
Yeah.
Hardcore parkour.
Here we go.
Hardcore parkour.
Parkour!
Parkour.
Athletics.
Yeah, the idea was I was going to run past and like just chop like with my scimitar, just like kind of like take all. The
I can
stuff.
let you can roll an
Like I
rapier
want to
check
like
against
jump,
it first.
hit like the bells that go down. Like that way, there's
No, you can roll a rapier
Bad
check
idea.
against it first.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Great idea when we say that.
first roll. What am I doing?
It really is great.
Attack with your rapier.
You did not. That did not happen.
What happened?
Travis, no cheats.
Oh my
No, I didn't. It
god.
was a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, a rapier attack.
Oh, rapier attack.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to roll for that? You said.
Yeah,
Oh,
you,
because I'm
you
on
roll
the first thing.
You're
Okay,
rolling the
good.
hit. Yeah.
That was the rapier attack.
Dude, that was my jump. That was
We're
so
like,
plus I hit
wow.
12, so 12.
That's
yeah.
all. So you hit the rope and it clearly goes through,
Through.
and you hear a crash and as the bell crashes into this person's
It's
house.
like a little old lady ringing it. It's
So,
like
am I doing
I
3?
figured it was like
Am I
the
doing 3
secret
rolls for
all
jumping
along.
and then 1 for hitting again, or no?
We'll do the jumping ones first, and then you
So
can.
just 3 rolls.
Yes. So first, athletics roll.
Ooh.
I'll let it be dexterity athletics because you are doing jumps.
So I would add my
acrobatics?
dex.
No, dexterity athletics.
What does that mean?
So you're gonna roll the dice and add your dexterity modifier, and if you're proficient in athletics, you add your proficiency modifier.
Acrobatics is dexterity.
And yes, I'm saying athletics.
Just add
Modified by dexterity.
your acrobatics because that's the same thing.
Yeah, so.
Are you proficient in athletics?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah, acrobatics.
Then
Yeah.
you
So
have your
19. The first one.
19? Okay, that's good.
You clear the jump.
Jeez. 14.
14? Okay, that's good.
You clear the jump.
Oh,
If you say it again, Pippin dies.
10.
You don't
10. I'm gonna need you to roll another one for me. As you're running through, and you're easily slicing the bells
21.
of each one you go.
21.
You manage to cut every single one down, hearing crashes and screams as you go.
I'm not sure that's a good plan. You're drawing attention to yourself instead of going sneakily. But
And as you're jumping, you're making it to the last final jump before you can see the market to your right. You know that after this you're gonna need to get down. You have a couple more to go. You make your final jump, and you slip at the last second. But with a 21 in your acrobatics, you're able to luckily grab hold of the edge with one hand. And you're dangling over an alleyway once more.
We've seen this before.
What do you do?
So I'm one-handed dangling.
Yeah, you know you're fairly close to the market now.
Can I try to get myself up? As well
Yep.
too?
What are you rolling?
Acrobatics.
Acrobat.
19.
19. So you managed to pull yourself back up to the rooftop once
Okay.
more. And with that, I'm gonna jump over to Erie. So Erie, you've been kind of just like chatting down the street, concerned citizen look, towards the market. Now you are approaching the gates, the walled off section that leads into the marketplace,
Okay.
and you can see.
Myself.
No, oh my god!
Okay.
You can
Feel like
see
shit.
that the gates to the market are closed.
Is that
Large-
does that lead to the
Only way?
docks?
There's multiple gates.
But is that the only way to the docks?
Yes, it's a walled-off area to keep and you know that because you were in the docks for 3 mils time.
Yeah, because
You
they don't
know.
let outsiders into the city.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
So you're just an elephant citizen.
So there's nobody inside the marketplace right now?
You're still like a little bit away from the gates. You can just see that they're closed. This is like you're still walking up, seeing that the gates are closed, and you can see 2 gates from where you are, and it appears that both are closed.
And there's people around me still?
It is like less now. People seem to be looking around. A lot of them are like standing at their doorways, like checking and just like staying on guard.
I'm gonna walk towards the gate still.
Yep.
And
On either side, there's a rhinoceros and a hippocard on this one. One appears to be a woman just by the haircut. And they're both wielding glaives, very wicked looking, incredibly tall weapons.
and I am the one who I am impersonating the Loxo-Gift that has the apothecary,
Yes.
and my name is
You would roll intelligence for me to remember her name.
I know her name because I keep detailed notes.
what? No, that's not. It's a 4.
Before you know it starts with an A, but like you're blank.
Oh, I remembered what it
Yeah,
was.
Mary-
Okay.
yeah.
I
Okay.
just needed the first letter.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna give you.
Yeah.
So if you remember now, then that's fine.
So I'd like to go up to the guards
Yep.
and be like, I've heard that there's outsiders.
And the hippopotamus woman on the right hand side would be like, Amelie, why are you here?
That's what I'm
Shouldn't
saying. I
you-
want to get into my store to
Well-
protect it.
What are you doing?
I went out for a walk.
Amelie, shouldn't you be working right now?
Well, I
That was
told-
very irresponsible.
I'm so.
Amelie.
I'm obviously dressed for a night out. I had a date.
Roll deception.
Look at how good I look.
Look at his dress.
Do you think I wore this outfit
For fun?
for work?
15.
Date. What the hell is a date, Amelie?
It was a time in my calendar to get dressed and meet a friend.
Amelie, you're acting very strange.
I just want to get home.
Amelie, I cannot let you in. The gates are closed. And what will happen to my head?
What happens,
you not hear?
What happens if one of them is in there right now?
The guards who are in
Ruining
there.
my store.
You don't have to worry because they are I shouldn't be telling you this. They are currently taking their guard, the captain, and the crew of the ship they were on. Don't have to worry.
Oh no.
They can't go anywhere.
Well, if anything happens to my apothecary, I'm going to blame you, and I'm going to stop.
It's not even your apothecary. It's Linmore's apothecary. Stop being
And I'm going to be like,
Yeah.
and then just walk away.
all establishments are owned by the state.
And I'd be like, ooh, inside. Okay. Well, is there anything I can stealth?
You can go
along the gate where there's no guards.
You can go in. There is one alleyway that is like where a wall, the wall meets a house. That you can see. You don't know if there's a gate down there. You haven't checked, but you know that there is an alley there.
I would like to go down that alley
Okay.
and stealth.
Roll perception. You can't stealth because it's like open, so it's kind of just like in the middle of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, 16.
16. So you can see that there's no one down this alleyway currently, but there is people walking back
Right.
and forth between, like not between, like on either side of the street.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna walk down this alleyway then.
Okay.
I'm just nonchalant.
So it is like, so you're in the alley. The alley is about like maybe like 100 feet in length total between the building. So you're in the alley now. No one's there with you.
No one's there with me.
There's like some like really pitiful shadows in here. They're very much so like there's no pure darkness. It's like a dim light shadow.
If you're standing on the street and you look up at a house, can you see on top of the roof?
No, because they're like 30 feet tall.
I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
jump onto the roof then.
Okay, so you can roll a dex. What did I say for you climbing? Acrobatics. You can roll an acrobatics check because it's athletics to jump from building to building.
Oh, good. 18.
18. So you begin to scale the building.
Hardcore, parkour.
And did you change back, or are you an elephant?
I'm gonna say when I did my first jump, I was elephant, and then I realized how heavy I was, and I changed back.
Okay.
Once I'm
So-
like on the first leg.
As you're climbing, roll me a quick stealth check.
Oh, come on.
Do it with disadvantage because you're on the open.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, 19. That's
19.
with disadvantage.
Okay. So as you're climbing, the shadows almost feel like heavy around you as you're climbing up
Okay.
this wall. They get lighter and lighter as you go. But your stomach drops as you hear from to your right towards the alley towards the street that you weren't that you didn't come from, that you were heading towards. A shout.
Oh,
You.
I mean,
Yeah, and then we'll stop and we're gonna jump to 11.
Oh, these dramatic cuts.
So now that I'm on the last thing, I can see like the port over there, right?
Yep, it's about like a block down, but you can see now that the gates are closed.
How would I? Is there any way for me to get over those gates? Like from what I can look at, like is it like okay, there's a house here. If I climb that house, I can jump over.
The walls are actually slightly higher than the houses. They're not
They are.
flush. They're about 50 feet tall.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's pretty much like no way to get up them.
You would have to you have to scale the wall.
and then how do you get down the other side?
You have to scale the wall back down.
You jump.
Is there anybody
Oh,
that's
you're
like? Can I look to see? Obviously, is there areas that are unprotected, or is it like the walls?
Roll a perception check. And what do you mean by unprotected?
I mean like guards around it, I should say. Like are there
Roll
guards?
perception.
Okay. 21.
21. So you can see that there is a variety. There's about half dozen gates that lead into the port.
Yeah.
From what you can see, and you can tell along the top of the wall. Looks like there might be a guard tower somewhere off in the distance. And you can see someone patrolling. It looks like only one or two people along the very tops of the walls.
Okay. Can I time it where just want to like basically wait for them to like go to their next post and then go to the post that they were just at?
You have to get to you're on the opposite side. You're not at the wall. You're like the street.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
And then the port is on the opposite end of the street. So it's about a 60-foot gap.
So I basically have to run there, hope that nobody can see me, and then get to the wall potentially. All right, I'm gonna try to jump. I'm gonna try to scale down this house.
Okay, you can easily do it, but roll a stealth check with disadvantage.
I want a metagame, but I can't.
20.
20. Okay. So you managed to make it down. You rolled a 20 of stealth with like disadvantage. You guys
Yeah.
are nuts. So you managed to scale down the building, and now you are on street level, and you can see the first closed gate. Luckily, the way you're like pressed against the wall and the way you're dressed, you're not easily seen from where you're standing. Though.
Okay. Can I stealth through to the other side of the street to get?
You have to walk straight into the open through like a crowd of locks of death.
Jeez. Frick, is there, like, there's no way to get to like. Where, I don't know. I wish the theory wouldn't have ran 5 million miles away in front of me.
I could do nothing to help you. I'm also in the exact same
Yeah,
situation.
Yuri, can you carry me up?
What do you want me to do?
So I.
Actually, roll a quick perception check for me, because you're at the very edge of the port as well.
Perception.
Yeah.
23.
So you see a woman, familiar woman, turn down the alleyway, and kind of just like almost nonchalantly looking around, just looks like she's walking to the other street, before she stops and jumps onto the wall before
Me.
fading away, and you can see Erie across the street from you now.
Do I hear the hey?
Yeah, you hear the shout.
Where's the show coming from?
The shout is coming from 2 blocks down, and you can see an armed guard with 3 other locks of gift around them, marching down the street towards Erie. What do you want to be doing now, Erie? Because we're back in sync.
I don't know. Running.
No, you're on the wall.
Climbing.
Yeah, climb. So roll an acrobatics check to see how quickly you can climb the wall now, because it's a new situation.
12.
12. So you are a little panicked, you're a little caught off guard, so you lose a few feet of your climb. You're only about 10 feet off the ground now.
Oh, no.
Almost at eye level with these locks of gift that are charging towards you. And you're struggling to get up this wall. You can't seem to find the hand grips
No
Mhm.
purchase.
to get up. And you think it's only about like a few seconds until, and you can see this as well, Lonan. It's only a few seconds until they get to you. And you can hear the pull of a bowstring.
Can I try to go like kind of around, like behind them, where they're? Because
Okay, so the way it is like you're standing on a street. You're standing in between an alley. There's a street. There's another alley that Erie's in, and they're at the opposite side of the street. So like they're like quite far away from you, but you can just see this happening.
Okay, I'm gonna dart over to the like in between, like in the open to the other side of the street to help her.
Okay, so as you're running, roll a acrobatics check for me.
14.
14. So you manage to run through the street, and you almost make it all the way across without without encountering anyone. But at the last moment, you feel an arm brush against the back of your cloak before you get out of its grasp. But you know at least one person saw you behind.
Tried to grab you.
Yeah.
Um,
And what are you doing? So you made it across the street.
I'm
Erie, you're like clawing at the wall, but you're making very little progress.
I'm just gonna go running toward, like, basically running towards Erie.
Okay. You're like within
Right next to her?
feet of her, yeah.
Erie.
So I will.
So
I'm gonna let you guys know. You guys can do one thing before rolling initiative.
Oh no.
And there's nothing around me that can like light on fire or anything like that, from what I can tell. Like, are
No,
there-
these.
Light on
The city
fire.
is very clean.
Yeah.
The fort is very, very clean. There's not a lot of clutter around the ground. You can see some like dust and some like
I
piles
can't
of like.
say anything or do. I can't go in the globe because it's full.
Yeah.
And I can't. They can't hear me if I shout at it.
Can
I'll
I?
let you roll an intelligence check
Well, she's
to
trying
know
to.
something.
She's trying to scale the wall up. Can I
Okay,
try
okay.
to? Can I try to push her up, like, and help her up faster?
She's too high for you to touch. She's like 15. She's like 10 feet up, but like they're like you can know they're knocked an arrow to hit her, and you can see the other ones approaching her still.
I have 2.
Two and nothing else. Okay.
Mhm.
How many people in
My
knocked an arrow
intelligence
at her?
is 0.
Three?
It is, yeah.
3 knocked arrows.
You heard one knocked arrow, and you can see only one within. You can
As I'm
only see
running,
one.
I'm gonna like pull my one of my barbed arrow, and I'm gonna shoot it at the person that has the arrow already knocked.
Okay. So one moment here as I
What
get
is-
the battle map set up. You guys can roll initiative.
What is she doing before?
I don't.
You can choose what you want to do. Yeah, choose what you
I
want
was
to do.
gonna try and get you guys out of the globe so you could help us, but I can't talk to
How
them.
long has it been in the room?
Now it has been like 35 minutes ish.
Does anyone? Meanwhile, in the globe.
Yeah, what are you guys doing in the globe while we get this set up?
So, guys, does anyone else need healing?
I'll take a little bit of healing myself. Do you guys think I should send a message to Tyrelius, maybe for assistance?
Didn't you already send him a message?
Yeah, but he said don't do that again for a pointless situation. This seems important though.
Yeah, why don't you send him a message?
I put the ring on.
How much healing do you need?
A bit.
If you could describe
I'm
it,
less than like
if
you
you
know,
could put a mathematical value to the amount of health you need.
Oh my
I'd say
God.
I'm only half the man I am.
Oh,
You know?
well, here, drink this. It'll
Oh my
it'll put more
goodness.
man in you.
Alright.
I hate this so much.
check, 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 check.
And you heal 14 health.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome. Do you feel more man?
You know, I feel like I'm firmed up with energy.
So,
you look
Feels like
like
a
it.
lumberjack.
Erie, here on the
Feel
map
dirty.
over here, is scaling the wall. And this is Lonan running up beside.
Alright.
And I have to grab who I need.
500 guards.
There's
And-
1, 2,
Good thing I
3.
literally have
1
4
with an
health
arrow
dice.
knocked. And then I need 1 who is a bit more in front. Okay.
And the message I'm sending is going to be just like.
You can't send a message. What you
Ring?
send is you can send the ring
I
itself to
okay.
Tyrelius. Yeah.
I sent it.
Okay, so it
Uh-huh.
sends away.
Uh-huh.
So what is the one thing you're doing before combat, Yuri?
If I reach up with my hand, can I feel a ledge or anything, or am I literally just on a wall like this?
You're on like a wall like that. Like that's a great texture to look at. It's very like slated, different.
There you go.
And I have no chance of scaling the rest of this wall.
You can
before they
attempt
get
to,
me.
but it's going to be harder because you've already tried once, so it's going to be a
Okay.
hard DC.
I'm just sliding down, I guess.
I'll let you have an action. That's not an action.
I know, but and I'm going to try to sneakily take the snow globe out
Okay.
and put it like into a safe corner against the wall.
So you're gonna
Well,
take
no
out the
one-
snow globe.
Hopefully, no one sees me doing this. Is my attempt and trying to stealthily put this.
Roll sleight of hand. I'll allow Lonan to see it because he's on that side of you. So you see her take the snow globe out and put it down.
9.
9. Okay.
Oh no.
You don't see anything happening.
Okay.
Like
And
you don't.
then
You're not
I'm
aware of
just,
it.
You know, I know that's but
Ready. You can ready what your weapon.
I'm
That's
just
fine.
readying my weapon and turning around like, well, time
So-
to
Am I
die.
close enough to whisper vitriol?
They can't. I
Oh,
don't.
sorry. I thought vitriol will come
Yeah,
out.
so you have to choose your action. Do you want to fire an arrow or do you want to whisper vitriol?
I'll whisper vitriol.
So as you whisper vitriol, as Eerie, you're placing down the snow
I'm like-
globe. A wisp of icy fog appears out, and sitting on top of the snow globe is a little monkey that you recognize as vitriol.
And I'll be shocked for a second,
Yeah.
and I'll be like,
Roll initiative.
we need help.
What area should it
Oh,
be?
I had already rolled initiative before.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, why am I rolling again?
So you guys can just tell me what your initiative is because I already.
It
because
was
it's only
18.
20.
Oh, pretty good. Okay, sweet. Okay, so
20, nice.
So these rolls are pretty good. I accidentally chose my orange dice that I see.
My rolls are
So
only good.
18 you
Match
said?
your
Yeah, I know.
And my shirt.
I'm just like,
And what's the shirt?
And my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. So first up is Lonan.
Dun, 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 dun.
So you have whispered vitriol. The tiny icy monkey has appeared.
can I use my turn to just tell them to go get help?
You can have a free action to tell vitriol.
Vitriol, get in there now and tell them to get out.
Okay. And vitriol disappears inside the snow globe. And now you still have your turn. That was a free action.
Still not. Whoosh.
So you want to knock an arrow.
Yeah.
So there are the over here. It's hard to let me stagger them slightly.
The-
There's this. This is the main guard that has the much nicer armor on, and these seem to be more roughly collected, almost like grunts.
Who's the one that
around
has
them.
the knocked arrow?
The knocked
at
arrow
Fury?
is this guy.
Oh, so
in
it's
the
hard to
back.
hit then,
It's
yeah.
hard to see. Yeah.
I'll go for the first guy that because they got all eyes on Eerie. So
This
I'm-
guy?
Yeah.
All eyes on
Is
you.
there anything in front of me that I can like kind of duck behind, or is it just
No, they're
clear
very
alley?
clean alleys.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna.
If it was anywhere else, if you guys were in the port,
Yeah.
there would definitely be more like garbage around just because
Definitely,
it's like a market, like the other people aren't as respectful, but like the Locksuit society is very like
Yeah.
harsh.
So I'm just going to, I am just gonna try to hit him with my arrow then.
Okay, so you can roll to hit this tall, very very dark. You can almost not see this rhinoceros Locksuit's eyes because their
Okay.
skin is so dark. But you can roll to hit them first.
Let's do a sharpshooter.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure the way versus first hit minus 10 I think it is. Or something, or-
So you take a -5 to your roll and a
Yeah.
+10 to your damage if you hit.
Okay.
So
Dun, 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 dun,
So it would have been a 14
only a 14. That's not very good.
minus 5, so it would have been
9.
a 9.
So your first arrow flies wide, hits the wall, and clatters to the ground. So you have your second attack.
Oh no.
I'll just try to hit him this time.
Go ahead.
I think I didn't do that. 12.
12 misses as well.
Really?
Yeah, you're rolling really low. So 2, and then this one flies to the other side and goes right over top of their heads. The arrow is lost. Next up is actually Eerie.
Yes.
Yeah, so you saw Vigil appear, you heard Lona be like, get everybody out of there right now! And then Vigil disappeared.
Okay, good.
And so now your back is turned, and as you turn around, you see and hear arrows fly and like clatter against the wall and fly over top of the alley.
Get him.
They're focused on me, I'm assuming, still.
The way you can roll a perception check for free.
For free?
For free.
16.
You can tell that a couple of them have turned their eyes towards Lonan, but they definitely they're kind of side eyeing between both of you.
Get him.
Okay, the closest one to me.
So there's the heavily armed one, who is this purple right
Yeah.
here, and then there's the one behind with the spear over here.
So the one with the spear, I'm going to double-handed quarterstaff.
So you're gonna have to run right up to him. Do
Yeah.
you want to run in front of? This is the dark ebony one.
Okay.
Or do you want to be in front of?
Well, I
him?
don't want to run into that guy's spear.
You will be. It's just how this mini is, so you're
Okay.
fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
The spear isn't like. Ah.
I don't want to self.
I don't wanna
Yeah, I don't want to
myself.
impale myself.
Oh,
Not
not 20!
20! Your staff. Do you have your item card for the staff? Because it has an effect.
Oh, I don't
For a
know.
nat 20.
Don't know if I
It's
do.
gone. It's gone.
I think it's gone. It's been lost.
Oh,
Wait.
There it is.
There
Okay.
it is.
What happens on a nat 20?
Okay. Upgrade. When you land a natural 20 hit with this item, the hit creature must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw and be stunned for the round until the end of the hit creature's next turn.
Okay.
Wow.
So roll your damage while I do this. You're doing d8s, and you can roll it twice, but only add your modifier once. Oh, that's cocked.
Oh. Wait. Yep.
DC what? Constitution?
13.
12.
Oh
So as you
my
hit
gosh.
right across the face, you can see like a tooth and blood shoot out of its mouth as it kind of reels, and as this tall elephant reels. And how much damage did you do?
19.
Oh my god, great
my
damage
God.
too.
Nice.
So 19
Holy crap.
as
Are you sure you need this?
Yeah.
okay. You still have another attack action.
Do I?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna try to hit it again.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Same guy. Hit him again.
Does she have advantage because it's stunned?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Roll damage. Thank you very much, Matt.
Wow.
Oh.
That wasn't worse.
Much worse. 18.
18 hits. Roll your damage. Just 1d8 this time.
Plus your modifier.
Of course.
We got 7.
7.
Look at all
Okay.
this damage you did in one turn.
Okay, and then you have your bonus action if you want to do something else with that.
You can do another hit.
For free,
An
or you
offhand
can just spend
attack.
one of your 3 key points.
For your blows.
You didn't even need to stunning strike this guy, my god.
That's what I mean.
There is the guy beside you as well.
You can hit him too, he's in range.
Okay, can I? Yeah. I guess I'll hit the guy next to him.
So you're gonna. Do you want to
And
hit,
can
punch?
I stunning strike him? Or is
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna do
It
that.
has to hit first.
Okay.
So are you flurry of blows or are you just normal
I
punching?
always forget that I can choose that.
Which one are you doing first? Flurry of blows or.
Your offhand attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I have regrets. It doesn't matter because I rolled a 2.
Okay, but flurry of blows, you can spend a key point to do 2 attacks, or you can do 1 for
then
free.
We're gonna do flurry.
That's fine. Okay, so take that key point off.
Yes.
And then roll one more attack.
Ooh. That is like 20.
Oh, that hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then your martial
Yeah.
your martial arts die. I don't know how much damage that is.
So first, I need to know what's your key save.
What is a key? What?
go to your spell sheet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're the saving throw for the stunning strike.
Oh, do you not have the sheet in front of you? I think we wrote it on there
Yeah,
somewhere.
it should be somewhere.
Yeah,
on
there
that.
should be on there.
My key save.
It's gonna be 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom.
What's your wisdom?
3.
So 13.
So 14.
Well, he knows what I'm
14.
supposed to be doing.
Because you guys have a +3 proficiency,
Yeah.
bonus,
Yeah, we
right?
have
Yeah,
3.
14. Okay. And it's Constitution save.
Yes.
Yes.
I have it.
Oh my god! Roll your damage.
Yes!
Just roll your damage first. So it's a d6.
Oh, Oh, 10.
10. Oh my god. So as you punch, again, an uppercut, but this one, you're way too low to hit him in the face this time, but you hit him right in the gut. As it goes, you almost like sneak your way into the armor and hit the only leather part of his full plate.
Yeah.
As he keels forward and kind of like is like doubled over, the wind pushed out of him, and you know the stun's landed.
So you stunned 2 creatures in 1 round. Did you use 2 key points?
2 key points, so you only have 1 left.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die anyway.
Eerie. Oh my god.
So-
Monk stun logs.
Next
Oh my
up
gosh.
is it was supposed to be this guy's turn, but now it's this guy's turn with the bow, and it's gonna fire 1 shot. Yeah, it's just a guard. You don't know what gender it is. It pronouns. So it's gonna attack you first with its bow. 15 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. And it's gonna say so as it clatters past. And Lumen, this arrow actually lands like by your feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
but it's
Pick it
one
up.
of the big ones. But
Pick it up.
Take it.
Take it.
this one's a nat one. So it's gonna roll to hit the one in front of you.
Nice.
Oh.
Kill
With
it. Kill it.
With advantage because it's stunned, yeah. That's a 21 to hit. So it is gonna do.
These buffoons.
They're just like tripping. They're like,
Yeah.
they have like stormtrooper aim.
The arrow
Yeah.
is gonna fly and like pierce its arm and do 3 damage to it.
Nice.
So it's still okay. But next up is this one's turn, and it actually is just gonna run up and kind of like be looking around and be like, "Move, get out of the way!" And it can't get to you. Yeah, literally.
They have like
And it
little
can't,
birds.
and because of the size and the fact that they're side by side, it can't they can't push through.
And both of those are stunned.
Yes.
Yeah.
So stun, and they're both done.
Yeah.
End of the round in the snow globe. So Vitriol is just sitting there. Gray, he was reading you some amazing erotica that Theory had given him. It was a very soulful part. It was
I
towards
have
the
a
end.
pillow in my lap.
You guys were pretty like invested in the story, and he just kind of disappears, and the book clatters to the ground. And before you can even react, Vitriol appears back inside, and he kind of has his eyes wide. He's like, "I think they need you."
Oh no! Undertons, assemble!
I'm gonna summon my glaive.
Okay.
Stop it.
Everyone can roll initiative.
The rest
You
of
guys.
us?
Yep.
Question.
Yes.
Where did I can't remember it all? Where did I leave my armor and my weapons?
You are. It is on the ship. Everything. All that
It's
stuff is
on
on
the
the
ship.
ship.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys left everything on the ship because you were dressed for the party. Some of you were able to bring like the bow was like a piece that you were able to carry because it was nice. Your staff was the same way.
But
Your
we
hammer
have
was just a bit
no
naughty.
I thought I put it in the bag of holding.
Oh, is it the bag of holding? I don't think it was.
Do we remember?
I don't remember, but
We'll say it's
it
on-
makes a big difference because it's like AC 10 for most of us versus a lot
I'm pretty sure we
more,
put the
so-
ship in the bag of holding too.
Yeah, the whole time.
We'll say it's on.
Like, get
I remember
over
that,
it.
I did not hear that part. I can't remember what we
I
said.
don't remember
So
either.
I will say it's on the ship. You guys are close to the ship though, so it might not be a big issue.
And I checked my notes and I didn't have it written down where I left it either. I know that I didn't have it, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So initiative. Okay.
Okay. So I need to like all of you guys' initiatives. I'm starting with Gray.
19.
9.
21.
17.
Oh, so you have a plus
Alright,
0
so
for-
what did you roll originally?
Okay.
23?
Great deck
21.
choice.
So
Nope.
Twinsie.
Do. Undertons, assemble.
so 19 you said?
Yeah.
I'll stay with the monkey.
And what did you roll?
17.
One here. Yeah, can you choose? I guess you could choose.
And you
not to
rolled
leave.
what again, Zach?
9.
9. Okay.
It's an option. And then I just-
Okay. So very. What are you guys' decks? I need to know between Bree and Monin.
My dex.
Yeah.
16.
16.
Okay, so you guys are gonna act on the exact same turn because you had the same one.
Yeah.
So at the top of the round, you hear the move, get out of the way! I can't get to them. As you feel like almost like a blizzard of cold surrounding around you guys, as the party, all the rest of the Undertons materialize in this crammed alleyway, and you guys are just gonna be where I put you.
I don't want to be there.
Sorry, Mac.
You
You don't. I'll put you here. Okay.
Is there anybody behind me because that person knew where it was?
It's only been like 6 seconds.
Oh, sorry.
It's been like seconds
Yeah, you
since anything
apologize.
happened. And so you guys come into existence back from the snow globe. In this alleyway, you hear shouting. Bree, I'm going to have you, because you're first, roll a perception check for me.
That's an 8.
An 8. It was a little low check. So you can see on your right 4 guards screaming, and as you glance to the left, you can see a shadow of a figure. It's too bright. You can't see. You can see at least one form on the other end
Okay.
as well.
No. That way?
Yeah,
On the
down
other
towards
side.
the other side of the alley that you're not on.
Oh,
Good.
oh boy.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Oh no.
And it's Lonan and Bree, so whoever, you can act in tandem, or whoever wants to go first.
Doesn't matter.
And it's crowded now. Lonan, you can barely see the Loxo gift above your friends' heads.
I'm not gonna. Okay, so I'll let Brie go first. That's fine.
Okay, so there's a bunch of people in front of
And
me.
you're here, so you're not next to any of them yet, but you're closest. You can see
Okay.
Eerie behind you to the right, or in front of you to the right, wherever, in that area, and you can see Pippin is right beside you. Otherwise,
Okay, I'm going to cast Shatter.
ooh, okay. So where are you centering it?
I'm gonna center it on the guy furthest to the back, I
Here,
think.
and what's the dimensions for it?
Yeah, it might be the square in front of him.
Like right
I'm not
here?
sure.
I think I'm pretty sure
It's a
20
10.
feet.
It's 10
10-foot
feet
radius sphere.
radius. So
Okay, so
I
if
wanna
you
hit
center
all
it
of them.
here,
Yeah.
it'll go this whole area,
Okay.
and it actually, you won't know this, but I'll describe it after. So you can roll. What do I have to roll for that?
Constitution save.
Constitution save. Wrong book. I have to hold this. So Constitution save. What am I looking to beat?
16.
So the tall one is gonna pass 16. Fail. Fail. Fail.
Oh my
So the
God.
other 3 fail. So the tall one and the nice guard
Okay,
passes,
that's a lot of damage.
but everybody else's fails.
Okay, so the tall one will only take half damage.
Yeah.
But the rest will take full damage. This is an 8, right?
That's correct.
Alright. So 8
Okay, Abe.
plus 5 plus 3, so 16.
16 damage. So the first one takes 8.
And then the other
Damn.
3 will take
As
6.
what is it? What's the sound? Describe to me
So,
what happens.
It's almost like glass shattering everywhere. Is
Okay.
how I imagine it.
Okay. And how are you count? No, you just harmonica riff?
Yeah, I'll have my harmonica out and I'll just blow and the sound comes from the harmonica.
Yeah, as it
like
kind
a
of
shattering.
ripples, and no one else can see, but Bree, you're well versed in your own magic, so you can see a sound wave ripple out from you,
Mhm.
hitting out and appearing, and you can see blood trickling from all the orifices in their face as the sound just completely ruptures the veins in their heads.
Cool. Did you just play on your
God.
harmonica really loud?
Mhm.
And
I
on
just,
top,
blew through it one time.
and on top of the shattering glass sound, which you guys can hear echoing, and it amplifies as it goes down the alley, you can see glass shattering onto the street in front of you as the windows break
Wow.
on the front window. Okay, so how much was it? 16?
16 for the other 3.
Good job, guys. I do not have. I have one.
And this
spell slot
one-
left.
The ebony rhino that Eerie had stunned collapses.
Dead.
Yes, it appears to be dead. You can't quite tell, you're a bit far, but they collapse to the ground, unmoving.
Is there brains coming out of his ears?
Yeah.
I hope
Lots
so.
of blood, so much blood. Okay, so next up is Lonan. So you can see them. Your friends aren't that tall. You're one of the taller ones of the group. Specifically because it's Knack, Eerie, and Pippin in front of you, and they're literally the short ones.
What would it take for me to get up on top of this building?
It would take a couple turns.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah, because you have half movement speed while climbing, and it's a
I was
30
just
foot
curious
building.
because my quiver that I had, if I were to shoot it.
I was trying to signal you to do that. Your
You
whole
can
chase
still
scene.
do that. You can barrage. You can see
Yeah,
this
you can say
area.
what?
No, I'm talking about the barrage. I'm talking about tether vines, so I can shoot the vine up and then pull myself up.
Oh, you can try.
Is there any I guess the question is is there anything for me to shoot at the
Only the top of the building.
Your climbing speed would still be the same though.
It'd be a bit better. I'd give it a bit more speed.
So
There would be rules associated.
if I'm looking at the
with these.
building, I'm
Yeah,
looking at the
that's
side.
what I
I see
thought,
the
the
roof,
rules.
boom, hit the roof, climb, and then I'm on top of the roof. That's what I want to be. Is it possible?
You would have to. There's nothing on the roof to shoot at. You'd have to aim at the top of the roof, or you could aim at the top of the wall that's 50 feet up.
And then when I get up, I'd have to pull myself up, so to speak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to get on top of the roof so I have it because I don't want to accidentally shoot anybody in front of me.
Okay.
You won't even be able to get on the roof this round though because it's 50 feet up and you only have 30 movement. You'd be dangling on the rope for the rest of the round.
Yeah.
So somebody could shoot your butt.
Okay. So if I were to shoot somebody and I roll an at one, would I hit somebody in front of me?
You would risk hitting one of your friends. Yes. Either Knack, Pippin, or Eerie.
Okay.
Lonan, when you hit me with that arrow, it felt like
Do
a
I know-
kiss.
Oh my god.
Do I know that this bow has this like the split?
I don't think you had it. You hadn't had it identified yet. You can roll a quick intelligence check to see if you can like eke out that it does something.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
9.
9. You don't know that it does anything. You think it's just a bow.
Okay. I'm gonna try to shoot through the group.
This one is the clearest shot.
Sure, I'll go for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue my sharpshooter because I'm in the very back with nobody behind me. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
nope. That's a 7 plus 5, so 15. So minus. Yeah, that would be 10.
10. Yeah. No miss. Sharpshooter again.
Wow, what is going on?
Sharpshooter's so good.
No, and your arrows just keep clattering to the ground around. Next up is Gray. And you're like at the back of the pack. Yeah.
Can I navigate to that spot right in between them?
5, 10.
And then I'm gonna wait there. I'm just gonna swing my glaive 10 feet across with reach and attack.
It'll be hard. You might hit Eerie if you roll bad, but you can
She's
aim at this
stunned,
guy.
right?
Yes, stunning strike. He's stunned until the end of Eerie's
Alright,
turn.
I'll take the chance.
Yeah.
You get advantage.
Kill me.
Yeah, so with advantage.
Seriously.
You have to roll 2 ones in a row, guys. 2 ones in a row.
Yeah, you should have attacked the stun guys. You have advantage.
Oh yeah.
Who dis?
Who dis?
Who
A
dis?
19.
19 hits.
Okay. It's just gonna be a normal
Yeah,
glaive
fine.
swing.
Normal glaive attack.
Oh, it's upside down.
15 points of damage.
15 with a
Nice.
normal glaive attack.
Yes, that was a 10.
My god. So as you slice and it hits right across their face, almost like, not quite, like making a huge gash in their trunk.
Oh. And let's do another one.
Oh my god, okay, 1 second. Okay, what's up?
That is gonna be a 20.
20 hits.
Let's do it again.
15 damage, my god.
And this one is gonna be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. As another swing, and you can see them visibly like losing a lot of blood, whether it be from their ears or from the gashes on their torso and face. Next up is Eerie.
Twas fun.
And so Eerie,
Good
this
job.
guy is now stunned. You can see, you saw just a glaive kind of appear from beside you and slash. And it will like really cut up this guy.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to I'm just going to
Punch him.
punch him with my fists. I'm not going to do flurry of blows or anything just because I might need to.
Okay, so your attack action, you're just going to punch him.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just
Punch. Okay, so you still have advantage because it's end of your round at this time.
Oh my god, natural 20!
Again?
Oh my god!
Should have used your
I should've used
staff.
my-
Yeah, but you said fists, so roll
Sorry.
your double damage on your fists. So
uh,
d6s.
Yeah. But 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then plus the same.
Plus the one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Eerie is killing this fight.
So 10 damage.
Oh wow, okay. So punch, and you have another attack action that you can take against this guy if you want.
I'm not gonna roll another nat 20, so we'll just go with a punch again.
Okay.
Could
you imagine if you did,
19.
though?
19. You can
That
roll
hits,
again.
19 hits.
Oh, I can roll again for
Yeah,
that.
advantage.
Oh, no.
No,
19.
19.
And then just regular.
A d6, yeah.
So that's 8.
As you do your 1-2 punch, boom, the stunned bleeding guard collapses to the ground.
Beautiful.
Dead.
Murdered him with my fists. Such a good little song.
Yeah, amazing.
Murdered
So
him
next
with my
up
fists.
is, I mean, you could bonus action to attack if you want. You'll have to take a step forward to. You have to take a step forward to attack, though.
Alright, who's next?
No.
Amy can decide if she wants to attack still.
Yeah.
I just explained.
Alright,
Yeah.
who's next?
She don't want to.
You don't want to? Okay, so you can
She's
just chill.
tired.
Next
Yeah.
up is Pippin.
Well,
And Pippin, you were like blocked in.
first I will release Tenaculum from my grip.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Oh, you have a Tenaculum.
Tenaculum
I will-
floats in front of you in this empty space in the alleyway.
And then I will take a little vial of acid and kick my leg up in the air like a pitcher and toss it at the
The closest one?
evildoer. Yeah.
So you'll lob it over Eerie and Gray's head towards this guard.
And I rolled a 16 to hit.
Beats it, beats it.
Nice.
And then I'm doing 9 acid damage.
Is that plus your...
Yes.
Okay, okay. So 9 acid damage. As, again, this guard is like... This guard seems to be hit worse by the shatter. The terrible noise that Bree had sent out. Blood is like already gushing out of their mouth.
You're
As
welcome.
an almost acid rain scatters over and peppers the guard as they scream and collapse.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yes.
We're doing it.
All right,
Getting it, we're
and
getting it.
Tenaculum, use your acid spittle.
So let's say we're going to fight Tenaculum a bit closer so we can hit properly. Okay, so acid spell.
That was a 7.
A 7. A 7 misses.
Damn it.
And since Tenaculum moved forward, it's fine.
He doesn't have enough pressure. It's just like,
Yeah. It's like a bad hose. So next up is this guard.
I think so.
And this guard will look at the corpses around and turn their back to you
he's running.
Do we get attacked?
You know he's gonna call
and
for
scream,
friends.
"They're here! Help, please!"
Run.
While he's screaming, can we shoot an arrow at us?
No.
No,
it's
it's
not
his
your
turn.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, next up
Yeah,
is,
apologize again.
last but not least, Lil Nacky.
Little Nacky boy.
Lil Nacky. And
Naked-
it will run.
Naked neck.
Naked Knack.
It will run down the
Knack.
street.
But spelled with a K-N.
Yeah.
Naked Knack.
Naked Knack.
Can I see? I can't see anything.
There's gaps. You guys aren't like
You
like,
look between
dense
people's
enough to
legs.
block
Nah, I
everything.
can't see him
But I
though.
can't see him anymore.
Not anymore.
Wow.
Are we running?
I guess.
Let's go.
You can roll a perception check for me really quick though.
No.
Should we go up?
What'd you roll?
A 1.
Oh, okay. So, as the round, do you guys want to chase them? What are you guys doing before we start the next round?
We're gonna run.
I'll let Luna and Bree because if either of you want to attack them, you'll start the initiative round again. But if
I
not,
won't attack
I
him.
want to attack.
Okay.
him,
so you guys feel like hear the like they're over here like and then I will have Lonan and Bree because you guys have clear view of the alley down. Both of you can roll a perception for me.
too. Really?
You can turn off the battle map for now as well.
19.
19.
1.
Wow. So
Nice.
Bree, you see
You're
that
welcome.
form you saw before walking down the alleyway, and it is a tremendously large, almost like green tone. It's like their skin is so gray, it's almost green. Of a rhinoceros walking towards you, and they appear to be in a fairly dense armor,
Okay.
walking up.
Okay, let me look up something really quick. Because it's kind of like my turn right now, right?
Yeah, you saw it first, so you get the first kind of like whatever with it. No one else sees them yet.
I don't.
Can I rush forward?
Yep.
Towards him?
Yep.
And I am going to cast Unearthly Chorus.
Ooh,
And
I don't even know what that is.
that emanates like I'm gonna like blow through the harmonica, but instead of blowing out, I'm gonna like suck in,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna open my mouth, and the anthem that goes normally,
Oh, like the
I'm gonna start saying it
okay.
and like put my hand to my chest. I'm gonna start saying it to him. But
No,
it's
the anthem,
the
like
anthem
the
that
the
they
anthem that they
Oh,
say.
yeah, because you had heard it. Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
The ambulance?
No. Oh my god. So you hear, all of you, before you tell me what it does, you all hear, "I pledge my life and my heart to the fort. The fort is law in a sea of blistering chaos." And it continues on from there.
Cool.
So he needs to what is it?
Cool.
Make a charisma saving throw.
No, you
No.
make a charisma saving
okay,
throw.
sorry, I'm
Oh,
reading
what is
the
this
wrong-
spell?
So it says until the spell ends, you make a charisma performance check with advantage.
That was good. Oh, so I do it twice.
Do you want to see the spell?
Yes,
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
do
know
that.
what this spell does.
It sounds interesting.
He's magical.
He's magic.
Again, we'll like to broadcast our custom-made dice
Custom
packs
made.
by our sponsor, Spirit Spirit.
Spirit
Our
Meteor.
sponsor.
We heart you. We heart you.
We heart you.
Okay. No, I do make a charisma saving
That's
throw.
what I thought. Yeah.
Mine has little potion bottles on it because I'm an
But she
alchemist.
Ah, nice, okay.
performance?
I like that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
No, she has advantage on it. Where'd that spell come from? I like it. I just don't know where it came from.
I don't know.
She made
I just found it.
2 minutes ago.
I mean,
It
it's
might
on
be
page.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
Okay. I failed. It was like a 2.
Okay.
So the creature stops. The creature, oh my god. The green rhinoceros man stops and looks at you. That's a beautiful song you're singing there. But I would be quiet if I were you.
Yes, of course.
False alarm! These gentlemen don't know what they're talking about. Back to it.
Did you do
As-
that?
Can you help us find?
Be quiet.
Okay.
Fishmongers.
Oh.
And I'm gonna like go to everyone else like.
Oh,
He's part of the
I don't get
resistance.
the resistance.
The resistance. Eerie. Shh.
We only have moments. What are you doing here?
We need to
What
get to our
did you
ship.
do?
We need to get to our ship.
Ship. In the port?
Yes.
Yes, but they have.
I heard a guard say that they're capturing.
What?
You just
Sorry.
talk about yeah.
What?
I've heard a guard say that they're capturing the people on the ship, on our ship.
I can't help you with that at all.
Can
But-
you hide us?
I can't get you out of the alley. You'll have to climb the wall.
Can you get us to the ship?
I
Are
can.
there
I can
any,
stop.
Are there any doors in this alley?
The ship?
Like I'm asking can I see any doors?
Oh, you know that there's no doors in the alley.
Okay.
Actually, no, you don't. So roll investigation really quick. The best chance
Well,
that you guys have
no good.
is to scale the wall. I can stop anyone from coming through first, but you might.
The gates.
They might.
And I point to the gates.
Nah.
I can't get them open.
Can you
Those people
explode
aren't.
it?
They're not part of the resistance.
What do
Are
we
there
do? What do we
any
do once we
escape?
scale the wall?
You have to get to the
Is
port.
there a secret
and
tunnel?
You'll have to fight.
Okay.
You guys have already alerted the presence. There's no hiding you now.
Where's the nearest secret tunnel to the underground?
There's no. They're in buildings. There's no. We can't get in.
Okay, let's
You
just
guys just
go.
need to get
let's
up.
go. Let's just go.
Are you all
go.
dexterous enough to climb, or is there a way that you can
Goodbye.
No, I'm not.
Get in the globe.
I'm not very dexterous at
Okay,
all.
I go
Zach
into
went in the
the
globe.
globe.
Anyone
I'm
else?
going back in the globe.
I'm going.
I'm gonna stay out.
Okay.
Loading.
Loading.
I'll
get
remain
in.
out as well.
get in? Okay.
Put
So
it
the
back
three of you
in.
guys are in the globe, and he's like, "False alarm! False alarm!" And he actually will take off a cape that he's wearing and drape it over the dead body that is closest to the hall. They're just tired. It's fine. So you guys maybe have seconds to
I'm
climb.
starting to climb.
Acrobatics check from all three of you guys.
Loading, shoot your rope.
Went to the top?
He doesn't-
Yeah.
You don't know that.
I know he can do that.
Yeah, she knows.
I identified the item.
Yeah.
Sure, you can say that.
So I'm beginning to climb, and then as soon as he says that, I'm like, and then I'm gonna arrow. Actually, I'm gonna grab the arrow that's in front of me, that's on the ground that guy
Yeah.
left, because it's just like already in the ground. I don't really need to be that.
I think it has to be in your quiver.
Oh, sorry. Okay, then
Yeah.
I'll grab my quiver. And I have to. So, for my tether vine, I have to say something to it in order for it to work.
Yep, it should say the
Um,
command word there.
Oh my god.
Thank you again to our
Yeah.
sponsor.
Quiver, quiver, help me now.
As the vine, you
Never
can
mind,
feel
I'll
like
climb.
you
I'm
can
just
feel
like-
you can feel a little shake
guys-
in the quiver, and you know that the vine has attached to the
All
arrow.
right. And then I begin to climb, but then as I do, I'm going to I'm gonna have Pippin
No, you have to roll to hit the
Oh,
the
sorry,
wall
roll to
first.
hit
Yeah,
the-
roll to
okay.
hit.
Is it just
Yeah,
normal?
your attack roll.
So 21.
21, okay, that hits, and it lodges into the top
You just
of
say a
the
ding,
50-foot wall. Yeah.
and then I'm just
I'm gonna hop into his arms.
And then I grab him up and like I just pull
You're
his
gonna have to roll a strength check in order to carry.
Okay,
Pippin.
I'll climb.
Yeah, I was
I'll
like,
climb
Pippin's
too.
stronger than you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna use the rope, or you're already trying to climb?
Oh, I rolled 23. So
Oh, you're like do.
Yeah.
So with the Undertons, at least the three of you that are out, ascending the wall towards the ports, and possibly more dangers ahead. We're gonna take our break for the evening. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to see if and what happens to our lowly Undertons trying to escape the terrible fate of Fort Craven.
Margaret.
Thank you guys for joining us so far. We're excited to see you guys soon, and don't forget to
Stick
around. Welcome back, everyone. All Fun and Dice, episode 29. Incredible. So happy to be back. So happy to be back from break. Just as our wonderful Undertons, right now consisting of Pippin, Lonan, and Eerie outside of
The
Mitchell's
magic-
cabin.
The magic snow globe.
Yes, I can explain it. But they're outside scaling the wall surrounding the ports in the now incredibly hostile Fort Craven. You guys, Eerie with her very textile, nimble nature, and Lonan and Pippin with the use of Tethervine, one of the first times you used your new quiver, you were able to easily ascend the wall. And you guys make it to the top without issue. Eerie, you're going to be the first one up just because they took an extra second. So I'm going to have you roll a perception check.
Perception.
14.
14. And so you notice that the wall is quite a bit higher. You know that all of the shops are actually one story within the port. They're not the double-story buildings that you're used to seeing on the rest of Fort Craven. So you have a very clear sight of almost the whole thing. It's a very narrow, like 20-minute walk from side to side, right? So you can very clearly see the gift of variety. And with your roll, you can see shapes moving aboard it, but you can't tell.
If they're friends.
You can't tell if they're Simate. You can't tell if they're Locks of Gif. It's slightly too far away. But with your roll, you're also able to see that you cannot see any guards patrolling the top of the wall either.
So can I just walk along the wall on the top?
So you can, but you do see
All the
that
way
there
to
is guard posts. There is one blocking the way to the very end of the end of the island, and you know that if you walked all the way that way, you kind of would be met with a sheer drop into the void.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would be the most direct, safe way from A to B? Like across the rooftops?
The rooftops are like 30 feet down right now from the wall. The wall is 50 feet. The wall
So
is
I'm
50
on
feet.
the wall.
You're on the very top of the wall right now. You just got up. You guys are just up right now.
I just
Okay.
climbed
You're not down.
beside you.
Yeah.
And if I climb down the other side of the wall?
You're in the port. You're in the port.
The market.
The market, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, so you can start descending now, and that'll be another acrobatics check
Hey, Eerie. Oh, bye, Eerie.
without a word.
Oh no. 14.
14. So it is a more rocky way down. It will take you quite a bit longer to get
Okay.
down the wall than it was to get up.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow. We're gonna follow Eerie.
Okay, so you guys...
Can we pull the
currently-
rope over and scale down?
As you
a bit?
guys were climbing, Pippin went first and Lonan afterwards, and you actually noticed that the vine was actually like snaking its way back into the quiver as you guys went.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
Can we trail it down the other side?
it is sadly not how quiver vine works.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay. I guess we're gonna climb down.
So I do you have any ropes on you? I don't know if that's an easy way for us to like attach it to something.
Just these.
So if I were to shoot on say I'm on top of the building and boom, I shoot something with the quiver.
Could we, like,
the vines come out
clothesline?
and then I like
It's attached to your quiver.
You
like
can
the
cut
vines
them.
come.
And then it just counts as a rope.
oh I
It
see what
says
you're
that
saying.
on the
I know I see what he's saying because like if I'm standing here and I shoot in
What are you
front
going
of
to
me-
attach it to?
Okay.
Right.
Let's
yeah.
go. I start
like if you
climbing
could think
down.
of something, yeah. But there's like.
I see it doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you're trying for, but it doesn't really.
Yeah.
It's
So-
not as like.
Some duct tape. Okay, I'm gonna just start climbing down with my hands.
Okay, you can
Oh
roll
boy,
acrobatics.
oh,
Same
gee,
here.
I don't like the height. Oh no. 8.
It's. I'm gonna make you roll a second one. What did you roll
13.
first? 13. So you have another like the same rocky way down as Eerie, very slow. Pippin, you make good progress at first, but after the first 10 feet, you're shaking. You're not used to these kind of heights. You're not used to this physical activity in general.
I should have stayed in the snow globe.
You put your foot down, and it loses grip as you start to fall. So I'm gonna make you roll a dexterity saving throw.
I'm just gonna let go.
Can I try to catch
You
you?
don't want to try to grab on again?
Nope. I'm gonna
Oh
let
my
go
God.
and fall back,
What?
and then cast feather fall.
How do you cast
Tell me
Featherfall?
what song would play.
In the arms of an angel. I'm gonna fall down, and then I'm gonna have like a little potion bottle, and then right before I hit the ground, I'm gonna be like,
As you go, full, and it almost like the potion bottle smashes on your face, and this little cloud appears under you.
I
and
like to
catches
think
you.
about it like I'm falling, and then all of a sudden I start falling like a leaf.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said you did it right at the very bottom.
Like before, yeah, okay, before I hit the ground.
Yeah, so you leap for the last 5 feet.
Yeah,
Down
and
to
then
the
I
bottom.
land gently.
So you see it, and Pippin soundlessly flies past both of you. Do you guys react at all to Pippin falling
I
past
try.
you?
I would try to like
I
grab
would
him, but like.
You can roll a dexterity saving throw to try to grab Pippin as he falls because you don't say
What?
anything.
What?
You have to roll a dexterity saving throw to try to keep on the wall because you reach out so quickly and so manically that you almost lose grip yourself.
14.
You manage to stay on, but just barely. As you dangle for a moment, and you again slowly descend.
As soon as you and I was like, you're gonna.
He was this close, this close.
Come on, guys, we gotta go.
So Pippin's on the ground. Eerie, you make it down slightly later. Do you yell that?
Oh, I yell it in common.
So you
That's even
yell.
worse.
No.
And
I'm
then
saying it in this voice. Like as soon as Ear gets on, like, come on, we gotta go.
That's your only correction.
Yeah.
Next time that's your one correction.
I never said I yell.
You
I
said
heard
it.
it.
Yeah.
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 I yelled quietly.
Yeah.
So just talking, I guess. But I'll give you that one.
Talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on,
So
come on,
as
come on.
Loden and Ear get down, probably like a minute later, it takes a couple minutes to scale down the wall. You guys are in a familiar part of the port, and you actually recognize the basement tavern that you ate at, where Bree was very rudely told that she could not play music.
That was rude.
Yeah,
I remember
I
that.
don't remember this tavern.
that bad slop. Remember?
Okay.
Tasted like
Yeah.
meat,
Oh,
weird,
okay.
unidentifiable meat. Yeah.
Guys, we gotta get on the ship and we gotta get out of here.
The ship was taken, is what I was told
There's-
by guards.
There's guards on the ship?
Yes.
Okay,
That's what they
let's get
said.
them.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm
Are you ready to fight?
Seems as if we're all ready.
I'm about to die, but let's do it.
Alright, get on the ship, Eerie. And then I'm gonna.
Excuse? Get on the ship, Eerie.
Well, so
What did
are you
I do?
Are you on our side?
to deserve that kind of
I stab you in the eye.
I'll do whatever I need to get him back as you stab Eerie.
Okay.
So are you okay? How are you getting through them? You guys, it is almost like dead quiet where you
I
are.
get scared by his aggressiveness, and I just start like.
You guys can all roll
I'm
perception.
very intimidated by.
You can choose to roll with disadvantage because of Eerie's mood, but I will let you decide.
9.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception. I will roll.
Oh my god.
Get on the ship.
Perception, is that what you said again?
Yeah.
Sorry, asking. I rolled an 8.
What'd you roll, Loden?
Oh, I never sorry. It's perception, you said, right?
Yeah.
22.
Okay, there we go. Pippin and Eerie are having this weird moment
Yeah.
right now. Loden,
I had like a weird sociopath moment. Get on the ship.
as Loden, you hear in the distance, it's very calm and quiet. You don't see all of the doors are shut. You don't see any drapes or any shutters open in this market area. There's no one surrounding. No Noxogif, no outsiders. You don't see anyone. But Lonen, you can hear off in the distance towards the docks a shout. And it's a familiar voice.
Okay, I recognize it.
A high-pitched
Oh,
cry
no.
of Naughty Ball.
I want to hear it too.
You rolled
And then I'm just gonna be, I'm just gonna immediately just be like, guys, we have to go now, and then just start.
I was
booking
already
it.
running because
And I'm just booking it as fast.
So you hear Loden say, not screaming, but loud enough, we have to go now!
Okay.
Yeah.
Running.
And then
So you guys
just
are
run
heading
as
towards the
fast
ship. I'll have one more perception check as you guys are running.
Not
Ooh,
good.
nice.
as- Nat 20.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
22.
Nice, okay. You actually, it wasn't that high.
Yeah.
Sure.
So everybody hears this. You guys notice that there isn't anyone looking through. But as you, looking through windows or doors, other than when you guys run past the apothecary, you see an eye in the drapes that shuts quickly.
I'm gonna go be like,
No, it shuts so quick. You only see the eye and then it closes.
Just keep running.
But as you guys are getting closer and closer to the docks, it only takes about, the port is wider than it is deep. if that makes any sense. So like
Sure.
going from the wall to the port is quicker than going from side to either long end. So you guys are able to get there probably within like 5 to 10 minutes. If you're running fast,
Question.
about 5.
Are there other ships at port?
There are other ships at port. You don't know what, like there might have been some that arrived during the gala that you guys haven't seen yet, but you guys aren't at the port yet. So I'll tell you if there's other ships there.
Can we
after.
see the gift of variety from where we are?
Not yet, but don't worry, I will be describing that in a moment.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, so as you guys are running, you see, you're fast, so you're the first one to get there. You break out through the narrower streets onto the wide open docks, and you can see a variety of. There's only probably about another like 3 or 4 ships other than the Gift of Variety, and it is the only Sim8 ship here. The other ones are actually there's 2 Loxogif ships and 1 Naipan ship, and this one is shaped. You know what, like a dragon fruit? That's what it looks like, but it's more like shades of like yellow and green.
I like it.
And you see that at dock, and you can see as they're connected from like small, either ropey bridges, or if they're a more solid like stretch of wooden docks, there's guards posted in front of each of them. And those you don't see anything happening, but as you all run up, you all see this together. At the Gift of Variety, you see 2 guards walking down the small rope bridge with Nonimel kicking and screaming between their arms. And you can see still on the deck Lockymel flying between the sails. Yeah, because he has his wings as well,
that's
correct?
right,
Yeah, he's a
I forgot he
winged
has wings.
monkey lemur Sim8. And he's swinging and flying between the rafters, avoiding the arrows and shots coming from other Loxogif on
Does
the
he
deck.
have any arrows in him yet?
You can roll perception. All of you can do to see that. And while you're tracking that, you can see Nelt and speaking, but both with blindfolds and like bound. Huiola and Econo, both bound beside the ship already.
They're on like the docks.
They're on the docks, bound. Tell me your perception. I'll tell you what happens with Lockymel as well as some other information.
10.
11.
10 and 11 are enough to notice that you guys can't tell if Lockymel has any arrows. You can tell he's darting. He's still moving, so he's not. Obviously, he's like flying. He's in the air. He's not dead.
All right. Go.
But you can tell that there are about. There's like about half a dozen guards
Oh my god.
around the ship.
On the
Okay.
ship?
On and around it, because there are some on the ship. There's the 2 that are carrying out
Right,
Nanimal, and there are some guarding over Econo and Huiola,
Okay.
Okay.
I take the globe out and I say, Patrol.
and a small little butterfly will perch on top.
Tell them to get their butts out here again, please.
And you'll see a little float of the wings before
And I'm just gonna put the globe back
When
in the shirt.
Erie does
before
that,
they come out.
No, I can't go back to the I immediately realized that's a
So
mistake.
you guys get the same message, guys. They want you out again. Why can't I come out with you guys?
So while Erie does that, can I come up behind her with a with a syringe and stab it into her back? And I'm just like, get on the ship,
So
Erie.
do you guys quickly come out?
Yes.
So you guys come
What
out,
are
and
you
the first
doing?
thing you see is Pippin, like with like a weird manic gaze, stab Erie
with a syringe.
With a syringe.
And then I'm gonna inject her and cast enlarge.
Oh, I'm
Eric!
Eric!
Get on the ship, Eric.
It's Eric.
This will be Eric.
Are we switching over?
So we will switch to the battle map. And you guys, I'm guessing you guys will run directly forward, correct?
Should we do the overview battle
I
map?
wish.
can't.
I
No,
hope
we
that people
cannot.
know who Eric is.
Eric, for those who don't know,
I haven't watched our previous.
when Erie gets enlarged by Pippin, they turn into Eric.
And it just happens. And
Yeah. So let me put down where everybody is quickly. I don't have it here yet.
Oh my gosh.
But by the docks, these 2 small dice are.
Bad guys.
No, the dice are the big one. The 20 is Econo, and the small one here is going to be what's her name? Wheel up. The D6 here that's walking out is going to get walked out by 2 guards.
Oh no.
2 more guards are guarding over top of the group there. And then you can't see Nani while he is flying up in the ship back here, but you can see some guards, both of which have arrows, the bows, and are firing up into the sails as you guys run up. And you guys...
Is that all the guards?
Yep, there's half a dozen.
Oh.
Yeah, 6.
Half a dozen seems like more than 6 to me in my mind.
I don't know, 6 is a lot. Like, you guys are really hurt.
Half?
You got very lucky in the last fight.
Does that heal me at all, or do I just become large with the same damage?
No, you get some
HP?
advantages, but you do not get to... You don't heal, or... actually, is there temporary hit points?
I
He's
think
checking
so.
Okay.
How
First,
do you
what we'll
spell
do anyways is we will do
Yeah.
initiatives.
Can I move
everyone.
closer so maybe it can be easier to see the ship?
Are we rolling through those?
It's hard because you guys are going to be coming in on this side.
Oh, okay.
Eric, your size doubles
Right,
in
like-
all dimensions, and your weight is multiplied by
Guys,
8.
I'm about to be nude. You should all know.
Oh, yeah,
Your
it's...
clothes- no, the growth increases its size by 1 capacity from medium to large, for example. Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also grow to match their new size.
If the weapon
Nice.
grows, your clothes grow.
While
Okay.
weapons
Yeah.
are enlarged, the target's attacks with them deal an extra 1d4 damage.
Okay. So I just scattered you guys. No rhyme or reason to it,
You're
just
welcome.
because you all are
I
running
just
forward
don't know
towards
anything.
the group.
Okay.
Gray, Knack, and Bree, just quickly, you can't attack or anything, but if you guys want to do something quickly before the combat starts, just because everybody else kind of got to do a little bit. No. But you will know where your stuff is on the ship if you would like to get it. It will be underneath in the hull with all your beds.
You said just a little thing, so like not a spell.
Depends on the spell.
Unseen Servant. I'm just gonna cast it.
Is everyone out of
Is
the
there a
globe
casting time to that?
If I do
What?
it as a
now?
ritual.
Is everyone out of the globe? now?
Yes, they already came out. They saw you enlarge.
One action. One action.
Okay, then
Action.
I will let you do Tiny Servant. No,
Unseen.
Unseen Servant. I will
So
let you do
I'll
Unseen
just
Servant.
cast it, and I won't tell it what to do or anything. I'll just
Okay.
cast it for now.
Do you want it to like appear like anything? Do you want it to be like a gust of wind or just like
It's unseen.
I want it to be unseen.
okay?
I want it. Yeah, I don't want there to be any evidence that I've cast it.
So you can see a small, almost like pixie-like shape to yourself. You know where it is at all times, so it almost appears as this glowing little pixie. But to everyone else, and even you can't see it really. You just know where it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jared, did you want to do anything real quick?
Smite.
No.
I said really quick. I said no.
my
attacks
glaive is already
specifically.
out, right?
No, he can prepare a smite.
He doesn't do. Gray doesn't prepare smites.
I don't have things.
You're a paladin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I got my
only
smite.
uses Divine Smite exclusively. So, I
Get
need
on the
everybody's initiatives. Did everybody roll initiative already?
Yeah.
My glaive is
Sorry.
still out, right?
No, you would have to resummon it, but you can do that.
Natural 20.
Wait till I ask what it is.
Wow.
Because you still.
Sorry, guys.
Almost.
It's still good. It's
I won't
exciting.
celebrate it.
Contain your excitement.
It's a 20.
No, you can tell me when I ask. It's a 20. So I need 25 to 20.
That's you.
What?
I got a 20!
Okay, what is the plus your dexterity?
Oh, 23.
Okay.
I got a 21.
Okay.
Oh my god.
25 to 20.
Silence. You said 21?
Yeah.
Okay, next up is 19 to 15.
Oh,
Y'all.
guys.
Y'all.
Good job.
Oh no.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Y'all. I mean,
Just another
Okay,
day for the undertones.
you all.
14 to 10.
Under
What?
10. Under 10.
Under 10.
The true
Under
This
10.
is not good.
Not good, not good.
Okay, next up is is like 9 to 5.
8.
5.
8.
7.
You said 5, Lonan?
5.
Okay.
Guys. Oh no.
So
We
you have
both
higher
have
dex.
8.
So technically you'll move first.
Do I have higher dex?
Yeah, I have
Oh,
0.
okay. Then yes, I do.
Oh god. There's too much fighting in this episode.
I
all out of-
literally have
It's
not
you
moved
guys
anything.
murdered like officials in this tyrannical
How much
society.
hit points do you
When you
have?
say you guys, you mean Pippin.
No, you guys murdered people too. Don't even try.
She's enlarged.
No,
Don't
it,
metagame.
was Pippin.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I don't know.
He doesn't know I'm that low.
what did you roll now?
She's huge.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
You look like
Eric.
heal him.
Okay.
Eric?
Sweet. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
So right at the top of the round is Pippin. So Pippin, if you cannot see where you are off over here. So you are close. You're about 15, 20, 25 feet from the closest guard and about 25 feet from the rope bridge. Because as you guys know, the Gift of Variety is a Simate built airship. So it has like, it's powered by air crystals and it has like balloons on the side that keep it aloft almost at all times. So it floats and it has a rope bridge that spans 30 feet over the void in order to get to the ship.
Okay. And there's 2 guards on it with Nanny Mal.
No, Locky, 2 guards, yes. And then Locky Mel is flying around in the ship still.
Okay.
And Naughty Mel is now screaming. And
God.
one second.
Naughty Mel, no.
When she sees you, Giant Eerie, she'll be like, Eerie, thank goodness, thank you, Bolera, please help.
Nanny Mal!
If they die.
Except it's like, Nanny Mal!
Okay.
Pippin. Okay, I'm gonna run up and deploy Tenaculum.
So I imagine you like throw him like a little football.
And
like
he
a
rolls.
Pokeball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
And where do you want I'm in association with Eerie and
I want him
one
to.
second, I put 2 Eries on here.
I
I
want him.
have 2?
This is you.
This is
Oh.
Eric. I want Tenaculum to float out like in the air.
So right here?
Yes,
That's the farthest Tachyon.
that's fine.
So Tachyon will go there.
And then I want him to squeeze his little slug cheeks.
Does he have hands?
No, they just like they squeeze him.
Okay.
And then he squirts his acid at the guard directly in front of him.
This one, okay.
Yes, and that is a 14 to hit.
A 14 to hit. Oh god, one second. I have everything all messed up here.
Oh no.
14 to hit.
Thank you to our
14
sponsor.
to hit. 14 to hit. So many things I have to find.
Spirit's never gonna
13
send
to
this
hit.
again.
No. She has an
13
awesome Etsy.
misses.
Misses.
Yeah, these ones, as you can tell, are very out of the group. You guys are close enough to see now. These ones are the most heavily armed. They definitely have the most mail on. You can almost barely see their. You can, as weird as it is, you can tell one of them is an elephant, but the other one has so much armor on, you can't tell if it's a hippo or a rhinoceros.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
they do kind of look similar. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of walk in front of Knack.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop.
A little bit closer to the bridge, one over. Right there, yeah,
Okay.
perfect. That's exactly where I want it. And then I'm gonna take an acid vial and chuck it at those 2 guards in front of my monkey friends.
25 feet, so that's far enough, right?
Not the 2 on the bridge.
Oh,
the
these ones that are guarding
Yes.
the bounds.
Because I can hit both of them if they're within 5 feet of each other.
Sweet, yeah, with acid
acid
splash. And that's how many? 5, 10, 15, 20. 30 feet is close enough?
So yeah, so like 26.
And the ones gray figures here, guys. I'm using the same figures as before. So these are kind of the more ramshackle. They look like they got clothed, like armored, rushed.
Okay.
And the purple one is another really like kind of pristine looking armor.
Okay, I'm trying to melt those ramshackle ones.
Okay,
26 for the first one,
that hits.
and 20 for the second one.
That hits.
And then the first one, I'm going to use my bonus acid damage.
Okay.
So it's going to be 11.
11. Okay.
And then,
So as the first one hits, it splatters across their arm, and you can see the leathers and armors.
Do it on here.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Leathers and armors splash across and melt
your
through, not
potions.
quite getting to the skin, before pushing and actually tidal waving onto the one behind them as
Nice.
well.
and then the other one got 7 acid.
7 acid damage. Okay. And they like wince, but you don't hear any like visible, hear any audible screaming or like grunts of pain. They almost seem like they're just on like, attentive and guard, and they're holding their weapons towards Gray, Eerie, Eric, and Bree because they're the closest to
Very well trained.
I end my turn.
Okay, next up is this one, the one in the fanciest armor in the back, and seeing and hearing Nani Mal cry out, they will look over and seeing Eerie, the largest, very large. You're like Loxogan size now.
Okay.
Like you're like as big as the biggest ones. So like you're pretty intimidating looking. They will level their longbow towards you.
I'm gonna die before I even get turned.
It's okay. We need someone to heal you.
Okay. So the first one is a 16.
I'm all letting you.
Miss. So the first arrow flies wide, and you can hear it clattering to the ground behind you. The next one is a nat 1. No one's really close enough because there's like a clean shot, so it's not going to hit anybody else on the way. But both of the arrows fly wide. The creature in the tall, pristine-looking elephant guard cannot do anything.
I'd stick my tongue out at him.
So next up is Bree.
Okay, so I'm going to whisper to my unseen servant
Okay.
to untie the two that are tied up.
Ooh, okay. Is that a bonus action? Does that
Well, that would be like the command, because all I did was like normally when you cast it, you do tell them. I just figured flavor-wise, I would only cast it.
Let's say it's your
not tell
bonus
it.
action this turn,
Sure.
and then you can still, but it doesn't count as a spell cast, so you can
Yeah.
still cast a spell if you want
Okay.
this turn.
I'm not gonna cast a spell though.
Do you want it to do
like the two
Oela
there.
or Akano first?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Akano.
Akano.
Akano first? Okay,
Yeah.
so it will drift over, and I'm going to have you roll a sleight of hand check,
Okay.
but do it with... Actually, no, do an Arcana check to see how well the Unseen Servant can act.
Well, that's a natural one.
The natural one. So it is very kind of clumsy, so it
It's
might take a while to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's-
But it is, you can see it, like, you can sense it starting.
Okay. And then I am going to, I'm gonna take out a gold coin,
Okay?
and I'm going to throw it at the one that's closest to me.
Okay, so this one right here, this is the one that got hit by the backslash of Pippin's acid damage. So you're gonna pick up a coin. I know are you gonna like flip it? Do you want to say
I'm
witty
gonna
line when you say it?
super cool.
And say, here's your tip.
Keep the change.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta roll for that.
Yep.
Why is this happening to me? What do I roll for?
It should. I know I sent it to you. Let me. See if
I have
can-
it all like.
I read
wrote
it out
to
for
me.
her in great
Okay,
detail.
good. In
Sorry.
great detail.
Yeah.
I believe it's your
Do I
proficiency
do-
plus your intelligence or charisma. Can I see?
Yeah.
I can
Sorry,
figure it.
guys.
No, don't worry. This is a item that is hard.
I just don't know if I'm supposed to add or what I'm supposed
Oh,
to
it's
add.
your
Is it my spell?
Is it a weapon attack?
Oh, it's not written in here. You do it as a magic attack. So you
Okay,
use
so
your
it's my
your spell
magic
attack bonus.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's still
Apologies, y'all.
That's probably
Magic
not gonna
coins.
go.
They do stuff.
It's only a 13.
A 13.
Yeah.
I think that misses.
A 13 does in fact
Oh,
miss.
every
As
time
the
I
coin-
use these coins.
I feel so bad. It's such a cool item. As the
Well-
gold coin clatters and hits the ground as a silver coin.
Then I just look at him like, well,
you
didn't do anything.
can keep
so-
the change if you want.
What do you got? There it is.
So next up is their turns. So this guy here, in the very back, is actually going to continue firing at Lucky Mo. So an arrow is going to fly first, and luckily it whiffs and misses. And you hear a "nah, can't hit me" from Lucky Mo up in the sails.
Don't tell them.
Next up, though, is these two guards. So this hippopotamus woman is gonna charge, doom, 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 boom,
Oh no!
right over a Pippin.
You spit acid on them.
So Pippin, you are gonna get swiped at by Nat 1, followed by a 13.
Ooh.
I deflect both of them with my gauntlet.
And this is a spear in their hand, and you push it away, ching, ching, and you actually manage to grab the first one and push it down.
Aha!
The second one with a scimitar is going to step up towards you, Bree, having thrown the coin, and kind of like, we'll see how a real man hits,
No.
and swings at you.
The answer is no. I don't
Even though,
wanna see.
I don't know, I think they're assuming you're a man in this situation, but,
It's okay.
oh, that's not 20.
Ooh.
I feel bad.
Nat 20, eh?
I don't.
She dies after missing the gold coin shot.
You two, how many rations we could have bought?
13 slashing damage as the scimitar crosses your chest.
Sure.
You're still up?
Yeah.
Alright, a second attack against you then.
Oh man.
That's not another nat 20.
You guys, it actually is.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like,
No.
Bree's head
Bye,
just
guys.
gets
It was
slammed.
really nice
I feel
playing.
so bad.
Real.
I feel
really love
so,
that
so
playing.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 in a row.
Can't confirm.
Okay.
Rigged. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
This one's only 8
Alright.
slashing
I'm
damage. this time.
still up.
Up
Ooh.
with
As
one.
okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Wait.
The taunt was backed up by 2 nat 20s, so a real man hits with 2 nat 20s in a row. I'm just saying. So as the scimitar slash, one across your torso, the other across your shins, it kind of causes you to stumble as you can feel the blood welling beneath your pants and soaking into your
I don't
shoes.
believe. No, I'm just
Jeez.
kidding. I don't
no,
believe
no
in
one makes me
injuries.
bleed my own blood.
So next up is
Oh,
no,
shit.
it's from
Dodgeball.
something.
It's dodgeball.
Is
It
it?
is. Or no. I don't know.
It's a Ben Stiller movie.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
yeah.
It is. I think it is that one.
next up. Oop, okay, 1 second.
Because he's so ridiculous.
My gosh.
Next up
Every time.
is this tall, very heavily armored elephant guard. And they will turn to their companion and be like, keep a hold of her, before rushing out towards you, Eerie,
Eric.
all the way forward.
No, Eric.
Not good. Not good.
And
We need our
first,
healers.
they
At the bottom of the initiative.
they are holding a shield and a spear, one in each hand now that they drew as they were running. So their first attack is gonna be with their spear, and that is gonna be a 18 to hit.
How that hits?
18 to hit. Okay, so
Well,
that is
I
gonna
don't know.
deal. That's gonna deal 4 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
goodness.
4 hit points.
But you're
Does she
still.
fall on him?
Yeah, but they sidestep. So
Eric, is still
Eric
big.
collapses in a large boom, thundering crash as their body collapses to the ground. Seeing that, look kind of like look up because you didn't look that hurt. They'll be like,
They went
"Really?"
like stab.
You're like, So they will instead 5, 10, 15, 20 step over towards you, Gray, and as they step forward, right up into your chin with their shield.
With two.
That is only a 9 to hit,
That misses.
but they will bring it down with their shield once more.
Oh, these shield bashes.
And that's a 7.
Nice.
So they literally touch Eerie and thought it would be easy, and we're like, ugh, as they growl at you with a little bit of a trumpet because they have their trunks. Followed by is the other guard. And the other guard is going to hold their spear up to Nani Mel's throat. Don't do anything else, or she gets it.
Oh no.
Okay, and next up is Eerie, death save.
I'm just rolling a flat.
Yep,
That's
Yep,
just running,
that's right.
That one.
That's 2 fails. That's 2 fails.
No.
If
You're not dead. You're alive.
If you're not stabilized or healed by
Oh my
next
God,
round
I'm
and you roll another one, you die.
Okay, so 2 fails.
Come on.
Next up is Gray. And so you see Eerie, and you can tell. I'm not even going to make you roll because you're the doctor. You can see Eerie like breathing heavily, and like you remember seeing Eerie get hit really, really hard, and you're guessing there's some sort of internal bleeding or something going on that isn't just like a spear hit.
I forgot to enlarge your heart too.
But you can see her breathing really heavily and labored. But there is a guard right next to you.
Oh, no.
But you could, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm looking at Nightmare. And then I'm looking at Eerie. I'm right next to her, right?
Yeah, you are.
You can take a step and it doesn't provoke any attack action or anything.
Okay. I mean, he just said to stop, right?
He said don't do anything, but like...
Can I, like... I'm gonna trip against Eerie's body and fall on top of it.
I'll roll a performance check for me while you do that.
I have some charisma.
Yeah, you do.
You're quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
You're a charisma caster.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
People don't get it, okay.
Performance, that's a 12.
No, 12. I said, not a thing.
I've already failed.
He doesn't do anything, though.
Okay.
He just says it.
And then,
I'm serious.
as I'm on top of her,
He goes,
It's just a little...
this is Eric's forehead.
It would be more your shin.
yeah. Well,
He puts your foot up to his
as
ear.
I'm on Eric's body, I'm going to, with my hand, it's just going to be black magic going inside of her for 10 points of lay on
Yeah.
hands.
10 points.
Hit
As
points.
you... Deep breath.
I'm taking.
Yeah, you're up.
Do I have 10 points?
You do.
That helps,
10
yeah.
points
How much
left?
lay on hands is left?
So you open your... Ooh, okay. Next up is...
So cool.
Nyak.
Um,
So you saw all of this happen. You hear the threat to Nanima,
yeah.
but you heard another threat, but you didn't actually see Great Fall because actually no, you can see Great Fall. So you saw Great Fall. You saw that the threat wasn't enacted though.
What?
So I'm going to reach up and kind of just like fiddle with Valona's heartstrings. It's back in my beard.
Okay.
I'm just gonna mutter under my breath, "Don't move" as I'm doing that. And I want to cast Hold Person at the guard.
Ooh. Okay. What's the range on it? Just really quick. I wanna make
60 feet.
You're
I think
good.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Cool. So that is a wisdom saving. throw
Wisdom
for
save.
you, yeah.
Ooh. They have bad wisdom.
Did you just get an idea?
10.
Yeah, you failed.
10.
Oh,
yeah.
So as they see you moving, it's like, I'm not joking! And the spear starts to go forward really fast before freezing right under Nanima's chin. And she like shrieks like, ah!
Can we tell? Is there some sort of magic around him?
Would you like to be a magic around him?
No, I don't think so. But I mean,
So what you can see then
yeah.
is you can see almost like his veins through his skin, almost a glow with a flame. None of you guys can see it, but you almost see that's like molten rock or metal flowing in his veins, holding him tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll say something like, I have that guard on lockdown.
Oh,
I could be like,
Stage 1.
Oh, too soon.
Sorry.
Next up is Lona.
I just started twitching.
Eric goes unconscious again.
So where am I? Like
You're right over here, so you're closer to where Hoyala and Econo are. You roll a perception check for me at the very beginning of your turn, though.
20.
You can see a bulge under Hoyala's shirt.
Oh, she has the egg.
You can't quite tell what it is, but like you know Hoyala doesn't have a
Is she
belly.
like keeping it safe? Because that's what I
She's
was-
bound like this, and she has like almost like a pregnant belly.
So she and she's right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
This is just an egg I'm hiding.
You're gonna lift her shirt, and there's a little dragon underneath. Like,
Travis's little like dragon egg.
Rachel, are you saying it's? I'll say it later.
So that's like the one person that was behind. There was one person that was behind Akano has moved up to attack Eerie.
Pippin, and the one that was behind Huiola is
Down
up
there.
Yeah.
Okay, can I because obviously it's not in front of me right now. Can I go behind to where both of them are bound and kind of stand behind them and shoot the arrow at him behind? So I'm kind of just around the corner.
You can get here.
That's fine,
So
yeah.
close. You're really close to Huyola now. You're within grasp, and you can shoot right at the back of this guy
Yeah,
who's
just shoot right
engaged
at the
with
back of him.
Bree currently.
Yeah.
Oh, shouldn't we? Never mind.
You'll hit him.
Never mind.
And that is 19.
19. Okay. 19 hits.
So 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage as the arrow flies, and it kind of only knocks and nicks the shoulder.
Sure.
Doesn't really do any deep, meaningful damage, but it's definitely there.
Can I untie them now for my second action?
No, you use the attack action, so you can only attack again, or you can like shove or try to grapple, but it has to be an attack type action.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I couldn't like Okay.
No, that would have to be your full action.
Okay.
Oh my god, Saber scared me.
She just touched her foot.
She was just like,
Yeah.
hello.
Are they bound together or just one?
No, they're separately bound.
Okay, so I can't. Okay, so I will try to.
It is with rope. You do notice that.
I was gonna
It's
say
not
like, could I like attack the rope and like?
You can try to, yeah.
Okay,
So you pull. So
not 20, but it's okay.
I was gonna say, no. You had. No, I will allow you to stow the bow and pull out the rapier with your free action.
Sure.
Just because you had your bow out before, you didn't pull it out this turn. So you put the bow back and swipe down, easily severing Huiola's binds. And she'll like put her arms around her and kind of like curl into a ball.
Could I like give her like
forward.
the motion of like get behind me kind of thing? Is that okay?
Yes,
Like,
you
just kinda,
can.
like step behind.
You can even say that.
Yeah, step behind me.
Yep. She can't step behind you. Your back is too.
Yeah, she
Oh,
would
it's
fall
the edge.
off.
There is. It's hard to see. There is this blue line here. Is a small fence.
Oh.
It is about 4 feet high. It's more just like a protection rail, so that
we don't fall
You
over.
don't fall off.
it's easy to like. It's harder to just fall. Yeah. Okay. So Huiola will, but she won't take a step back because she's smart and knows that the guy would attack her because now this guard is their attention is on you once again, Lonan. So next up is the top of the round, and it is Pippin's turn.
All right.
And you were
I'm gonna
engaged.
step closer to the edge without breaking like my conflict with that guy, and I'm gonna take out of my bag a crystal jar, my Gust Bellows jar,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna open the lid
Oh yeah.
and cast Gust of Wind in a line at the guy on the bridge.
Whoa, that's.
Yep, you said it.
No, you can target it at one person.
Yep, they're holding on.
They're holding.
You said it, and I said you can't have any take backs.
And also, he already had him grappled.
He's stunned though.
20 feet. So gust of wind.
Strength saving throw.
Since
he's
they're
stunned.
incapacitated, it's
you-
disadvantage, right? Or is it auto fail?
Can you still grapple
oh.
somebody while you're
Ooh,
stunned?
that
while
might be
you're
an
stunned?
No, it's incapacitated, which is what whole person is, right? Or is it stunned?
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed. Okay, let me use my trusty deck of many.
Whoopsie doopsie.
Oh my.
Automatically fails.
This is canon.
So
Can he grapple though when he's paralyzed?
he was paralyzed in a grapple.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was already in that
Yeah. I will
position.
allow
Does Lockymel get a strength saving throw then?
Nanimel
Nanimo.
can attempt to break the grapple. As the guard tumbles off, you hear a screech like, "No help, please!" As Nanimel begins to fall.
Please no.
Okay.
Nanimal's
And I'm gonna
fantastic.
let the guard roll with disadvantage because actually
Does he automatically fail that too?
it's a saving throw. So
It's a strength.
Wait, was she-
saving.
it's not a saving throw, so he can't roll, but I'll give it a
Okay.
disadvantage on it.
She falls off into the sky.
Yeah, okay,
Into
so.
never-ending sky.
So.
She has wings though.
Okay.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
That's-
Oh, she
Only
does.
Lucky
She
Mel.
does.
Huiola does not have wings. Lockymel and Nanimel are the twin.
Both have.
Who's on the
wings.
bridge?
I thought Nanimal was on the bridge.
Nanimel's on the bridge.
Yeah,
so
so she
Nanimel,
has wings.
that's what I said. They thought they
Yeah.
they
Oh,
thought-
okay. Well, for sure, get
She
knocked
might
off.
just fold like endlessly.
She has wings.
Yeah, but she's grappled.
She's in some guy's arms.
You're lucky she broke free. So as she falls,
No regrets.
collapsing, and you see her, you hear her screaming.
Oh my
And
God.
nothing. 1 breath. 2 breath. The screaming continues
Nanimal.
as you see a brilliant stroke of eagle's wings.
Eagle wings.
Yeah, that's what they're she has
They're
like
a monkey
molted.
wing.
No, yeah, they're.
What are monkey wings?
They look like eagle wings. They're like molted
Please
like
describe
a.
to me what monkey wings are.
As she flies
Watch
and
the
lands by, she will fly over and
Did you
lands
see
over
that?
by the what's it called? My brain isn't working.
The gift of variety.
No, the
The
steering
stern.
wheel.
The stern.
Stern.
The
stern.
The bow.
yeah the wheel.
The
The
helm.
wheel.
The helm.
The helm.
The
She
Yeah,
goes to
the
the thing that
poop deck.
controls
Just
the
name
ship.
any
Okay.
part of this ship.
None of us know.
She
The
flies
leader.
towards the boatswain,
The poop.
and
That's a person.
she will say, "That was stupid, Pippin.
I
Everybody get on the ship."
I blow off the top of the jar, put the lid back on, and then good job, well done.
So the lid is back
I
on.
just killed one. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, so next up is
I forgot she had wings.
this guy over here, who will now, after seeing that happen, take aim at you, Pippin.
I can't use Tanaculum because my bonus action was Gust of Wind.
Yeah. Nope, that's a fail with an 8. And that's a pass with a 20. So as the arrow flies... Oh wait, sorry. He has advantage.
Why?
Because there's an ally next to him.
Is it flanking?
That tactics. Only one passes anyways. So as it fires, you're going to take 5 points of piercing damage. And you'll feel a slight sting additionally. As you are going to take 8 points of poison damage. As you can see, a slight reddish black vein spread from the points.
They
of the
didn't clean
wound.
their arrows.
Next up is Bree. So you're like ooh, having a good time.
No, I'm not.
You have 1 hit point.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
the one.
Well, you've had one?
I have one left.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've
Wow.
got one left. One little baby.
She's straight up not having a good time.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just reading something really quick.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
Thank you to me for drawing these maps.
Yeah. Thank
You're
you.
all welcome.
Thank you,
So
DM
he's
Rob.
close enough to me that I can touch him.
He's right in front of you.
So I'm gonna touch it, and he's facing.
He's
Chloe
yeah,
right now.
yeah. They
So I'm
turned around
gonna
because
like
the arrow.
touch his back,
Okay.
and I'm gonna bestow curse.
Ooh, I don't have to make a save. You guys automatically
So
do that,
there's
right?
there's 3 different options though. So depending on which one I do.
Yeah.
So this one I am choosing that you're going to do a wisdom saving throw
Before doing
at the
attacks.
start. So what's gonna happen is at the start of each of your turns, you will make that saving throw, and if you fail it, you do nothing.
Oh, okay.
So that's my turn.
All right. And so that's your whole turn. So next up is them. So first off, another attack at Lucky Mel. Actually, no, this one will turn and begin climbing, and we'll only make it to right here, so not quite to Nani Mal. It'll be growling, and you hear another like small shriek. Like, ah! Next up, this guard will try to do the wisdom save. Ooh, and it fails with a 3.
That's a good
And it can't
spell.
do anything, right?
No.
Okay.
It just wastes its turn.
Okay, sweet. So nothing happens. So next up is the other one, and this one's going to swing with its spear at good old little Pippin.
Try it. Try it.
That is a 12 to hit.
Dodge.
That was a
Next
brilliant
up
dodge.
is a 22 to hit.
Dodge, but it hits anyway.
Okay. So you instead are you holding anything? No?
I am only holding... No, nothing. Oh,
You're holding Gus Bellows.
yes.
So they are going to swing at Gus Bellows.
No!
And you're gonna make a strength saving throw.
Pretty good, pretty good. 17.
17. So as they swing towards Gus Bellows, and you have a terrible flash, that if they hit, it was Timble. into the abyss.
Oh no.
You managed to move out of the way just in time.
I put my head in the way.
But nothing happens.
Oh, I don't get hit?
No, they forego their damage to try to knock it out of your hand.
Oh.
And they miss.
And I was like,
The saving
Lucky,
throw.
lucky.
Yeah.
You throw it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
You and Seth throw it into the abyss. Okay, so next up is the one who fell off the chef.
What is he
You just hear ah.
Very distant.
Then though is the one in front of Gray, the one that you very big you can't tell if it's like what kind of animal locks if it is.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah.
Help me, please. So this one is gonna first take an attack at you, Gray, with their shield. That's a 14 to hit.
Miss.
And then they're gonna slam down on your head again, same action as before. This one is a 22 to hit.
Okay, then
You have to make a strength saving throw. As well as you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
the strength saving throw?
Just gotta get that quote.
That's a 15.
15. So you pass. So you feel your knees weaken for a moment. But luckily, you do not fall. You almost got knocked prone. They will then, as you're kind of disoriented, swing their spear. And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Hits.
And that is going to be 8 piercing damage as this spear right into your side.
Oh.
Isn't a really good descriptor for
It is,
attack?
yeah.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. So next up is Eerie. Eric.
Eric is upright now, correct?
Eerie? No, you're laying down. You're awake, but you can stand using half your movement.
I will stand.
So you still have 20 feet of movement left.
Okay.
Destroy them, Eric. Do you have extra damage because you're still Eric?
Yeah.
You are still Eric. Actually, you didn't take damage. Go ahead.
So I want to just clonk on top of the head of the one.
So
that's-
you showed 2 hands,
Two
so you can do a
hands,
2-hand strike.
Quarterstaff strike. So I have advantage on strength. Would that account
No,
for
no checks and saving throws.
So you just roll your normal attack,
Just
but
roll
you get
my
extra damage.
Yeah,
You hit.
you get an extra D4. It's still if you.
We've got 16.
16 misses. This is one of the very, very heavily armed ones.
Second attack.
You get your second
Do it
attack for
again.
free. Yep.
Ooh! 23.
23 hits.
Yay.
Okay. So as you swing down once more with your, you kind of like
Your D8
go like
plus
this and
a
it
D4.
misses.
You add a
Roll a
D4
D8.
as well.
Because the big
Two
thing.
Oh.
Because you're
Yeah,
big.
2-handed. So D8.
D8 and D4.
So that and that.
No, D4, not D6.
This is. Oh my god.
It's been a long time. I mean, it's been a really long week since we played
Plus that.
AllFunNDice
Yes.
last, guys.
Okay, so we are at 11.
11, and is that plus your?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That's everything, yeah.
Okay, sweet. So as you swing down, clonk.
Wait, no, this is extra D4 damage.
Yeah,
You,
That was
added-
the extra.
you rolled your extra D4.
Got
yeah.
You can also do your one more offhand
Bonus
attack.
attack.
Do it again.
Okay, so you punch.
Beep, beep. That is a 18.
18, that hits.
And then your D6 plus your D4 again.
Yep.
So that is 9.
9. Okay, and that
Ooh, Eric
does
pulverizing
some
them.
damage. So it's just like smash, and he dodges out of the way at first, and the second one comes down, clumps around the head, and as he kind of like almost, you can almost see stars in his
Yeah.
eyes. You punch him right in the nose because
Yeah.
you're right at. You're actually taller than this looks, okay,
Thanks.
which is very uncommon. So you actually punch down, and you get like right
Yeah.
in the elephant trunk, and you can actually see like it crumple a little bit.
Yeah.
You definitely
Like
broke something.
accordions up.
Yeah.
Next up is Gray, who is also right there.
I'm gonna say,
Oh.
stop hitting me with this shield. I'm gonna walk around him. To walk behind him.
To get flanking.
Yeah.
Will he not have an attack opportunity?
No, next
So boom, boom, boom.
You only get attacks of
Um,
opportunity if
one
you get
back?
out of his range.
Right here?
But you can walk around.
No, like directly across.
Right here?
From.
From
Yeah,
Eric.
yeah, right there.
Right there. Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
understand. So you are now flanking. There's no flanking bonus.
No flanking bonus?
I don't
Plus-
think so. Oh, +2. +2 to attack rolls.
Plus-
Yes,
okay.
that's what the fighting bonus is.
Okay.
Thank you, I forgot. It's been a
I'm
while.
gonna.
Been a while.
How's it looking?
He is looking hurt, but like definitely still in fighting condition. Yeah.
So good. All right.
Yeah.
I'll use my bonus action to a vow of enmity to
Can
get
you
an
do that?
advantage. And
Do you have 2 channel divinities per?
I can only use that once.
Yep, you already used one because you have not rested since the
How many days
last
left?
fight. It was like 4 months ago, but you used it during the museum fight.
Okay, then I won't.
Sorry, guys.
One sec.
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
It's been a very long night.
Yeah.
Yes, a long week.
Guys, this
4 months ago.
this gala feels like it's been days,
Yeah.
maybe even months.
Yeah. When will this gala end?
When is the vaccine?
I just want to double check if I can only do it once or.
Once, you only have 1 channel divinity.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Then
No,
I'm
you
going to
want that.
attack him with attack.
Okay, so you're glaive.
That is +2, right?
Yep, +2.
9 plus 17.
17 misses. So as the wind the wind picks up around you as you're pushing your glaive, but like the wind speed from the plane of air kind of disrupts it, and it like fades before it can hit him.
Oh,
That
the
damn
wind.
shield.
That darn wind.
Okay, this one's like a 30.
30.
Anything, yeah, that hits.
Okay.
If it's like 30, it hits.
Yeah, it's 18 plus 8 plus 2. I mean 28.
That's almost 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna smite him because I don't like him.
Ooh, smite.
I'm very salty about the shield.
So once again, as you push your glaive in and it kind of disrupts, you don't even pull back before you kind of like pulse this dark wind into your glaive, and it rematerializes in his body.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Weird.
blast him.
Blast.
Blast.
Okay.
Blast him,
Blast him.
Blast him.
That's a 10.
Okay.
Whoa,
One
was a 0.
second.
You're like, you rolled a 0?
Custom dice.
Your head jumps off the
And
edge.
then okay, so that's gonna be 17 points of damage.
Oh my god. So as you push it in and it materializes in his body, you can see a pool of blackness spread and taint his armor. And when you pull back out, the black stays.
Nice.
So 17. Oh, I hate when you guys make me do math.
You know what? This game's all math.
So next up is Knack. So that was 2 attacks, yeah.
Yeah.
So you are over here on the left side of Eric. There is the guard that is really close to Pippin, and it's kind of concerning because Pippin's back is to the rails.
There's that
He
right
just
now.
goes.
Yeah, that's what I said, rails.
Yeah, he said
There's safety rails. What's he gonna do?
Eh.
A single push.
And then I'll hit the safety rail.
Oh my god.
Your body's just jello. You're just like.
Do you see how much infrastructure they have in this city? I think that safety rail's really gonna hold me up.
You have faith.
Can I tell if
Don't worry
the
about me.
one that's shooting at us from the boat, are they wearing any metal or do they hold
Yep,
any?
these ones they're actually all wearing metal.
Okay.
Yes. The 3 gray that are left, they have very little metal on them. So I would say if you're going to do heat metal, I would still have them roll because it's not enough metal armor to negatively affect them. But the one that you can't see behind Eric, as well as the tall, ornately garbed one, is wearing metal.
So I'm going to start running up and get as much onto the bridge as I can.
Okay.
The gang,
5,
whatever it is.
10, 15, 20, 25. So to get there,
Wow.
that's avoiding opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
So that's as close as you can get.
But I'm within 60 feet anyway, right?
Yep, just then.
Cool. Okay, so then I'm going to do heat metal. On
Okay. So they automatically fail
About
the
to get
save, right?
toasty.
I believe so. Let me
Yeah.
just double check
Yeah, double
here.
check for me.
Heat metal.
Heat that metal.
Eat it.
Oh yeah, because they're wearing it, it's an automatic failure.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2d8 fire damage when I cast the spell.
Okay, so you can do that, and then it's not automatic on each turn. You have to like use an action to redo it, right?
I can use a bonus action on subsequent turns to do the damage again.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
When they do this, do they know what's coming from their armor? Or it's like
I'll describe it when in the day.
Yeah, paint a picture in my mind.
That's average.
8 damage.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Do you want to describe it or do you want me to?
You can describe it.
Okay. So as you step forward, you grasp onto Velona's heartstrings in your beard. And Pippin and Lonan, you can both see this because you guys have a good view of where Knack is. You see the crystals and gems in his beard almost like a light, appearing that his beard is like catching flames. And you can see him point and do a weird Knack like, as you can all, actually most of you guys can see the guards' armor go from a pristine, like almost like platinum-y silver to a bright cherry red as he lets out like a
like cooking
scream.
inside his
Yeah.
yeah.
And you can smell a beautiful gamey steak.
Lovely elephant.
Very
Also, if there's
Right.
any metal on the bow that it's holding, it drops it.
No, the bow is like one of the classic wooden bows.
Yeah,
you saw it in the wood carving shop actually when you went in.
Classic.
So like it's the same kind of simple bow. It's not a big one like that. So next up is Lonan.
There we go.
So actually, Lonan, you did not see this guy light up. You heard
I-
the yell, but you saw what Knack was doing, and you're facing the other guard who was facing you.
Okay.
And you kind of saw him like he kind of has like his tongue lolling out, and he kind of like has a dopey look on his face, and you're not really sure why.
Is Wheela like?
Huiola
Is she
is
kind of like coming towards me now?
she it's not her turn yet.
Okay,
So
that's fine. I'll let
she
it.
kind of is like kind of huddled, and you can see her like visibly like protecting the egg that she is like.
Because this guy's still kind of turned behind me, and I'm literally just pointing an arrow to the back of his face. Do I get any like?
It's the front of his face.
Oh, he's turned around now.
Yeah, he faced
Yeah,
you.
if he's not stunned actually, so you don't get any advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, because he just wasted his turn. He's not
All right.
incapacitated.
Just a
Yes.
regular roll.
So
That'd
He
be-
just like
that would
forgot
be-
what he was doing.
He was like, "Who are you?
Yeah.
Excuse me."
Can I help?
Sorry, can I have a large fry?
So I'm gonna go ahead with one sharpshooter then, because I don't have any magic arrows left. I
Nope,
used
you
both.
used all your magic guys. You guys have been fighting a lot.
Let's make the
Yeah,
sharpshooter.
this
This is our
Legit.
third fight in the same.
I gotta get a good sharpshooter.
Day.
day.
What?
Every time you
Sorry.
shoot, do it again.
You
do it
roll
again.
under 10 every time.
Do it
Try
again.
again. It's gonna be so good if you do.
You
What
rolled a
was it?
3 and a 5.
Oh my god. So you literally, so nothing. So
Wait
the
till
arrows,
next round.
fly, Bree, you actually like almost get hit by these arrows.
You almost
Like you can't even see Bree, but they almost like arc behind and almost hit her.
You're like
curving.
holding them backwards.
You really gotta practice those arrows.
Have I used my
man.
have I used my
This
second
new
wing?
Yes, you have, and
Alright.
you used your action surge as well. Yeah,
Um,
you guys have used a lot of
Use
resources.
your wolf transformation.
I can't.
He already
so
uses wolf
As
transformation.
a bonus action, well, I guess I can just move anyways, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to just step in front, like of Wheela.
So
Well,
like
it's
here
like
or
Right in front,
beside?
yeah,
Or,
right there,
okay,
yeah.
so you're gonna step beside
Yeah.
and gonna guard Huiola. It's gonna take quite a bit of movement to get there, just because you have to step over
Step
his
over,
body. But you step over and kind of shield Huiola and the egg, your child,
Yeah.
from this guard.
And Akano's now on like.
No, actually, roll a perception check for me and roll another Arcana check for me, really quick, Bree. I meant to do it at the top of the
Throw
round.
these dice in the garbage. 6.
Well,
You
it's not,
see-
it's not a 2, but yeah, I rolled 2.
You
so it's
see
nothing.
the ropes moving?
I was
Now you
actually
can't
gonna
tell.
say something, but I'll just wait until my turn to talk.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, do it on the train.
Yeah.
It's coming up
It's
soon.
just like,
So next up is Pippin.
oh, me already, huh?
Yep.
Well, I'll be. What a task. Tenaculum, use acid spittle.
Okay. Tenaculum.
23 to
Tenaculum
hit.
does his turn after yours. Are you doing anything before Tenaculum?
No, Tenaculum, I command him as my bonus action.
Yes, but Tenaculum takes his turn exactly after yours.
Oh.
So
Okay,
are
can
you
I
doing
save
anything?
this roll for him, or can I use this as
You
my
can
attack
save
roll?
that roll for him.
Okay, he rolled a 19.
Okay, sweet.
I'm gonna acid splash this guy in front of me.
So that's an attack roll. It's made with disadvantage because it's a range attack.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna
Fair.
run away from him and risk the attack of opportunity. No, not that way, the other way.
1 second, let me tell you what the attack of opportunity is. That is going to be 14 to hit.
Ha! Dodge.
Okay, so where do you want to run to? So
I
right
want to
now
run
you
to
kind
the
of.
rope bridge.
So you're gonna run to the rope bridge. 5, 10, 15, 20 here. Don't go further in.
Onto the rope bridge.
25, 30. So that's as far as you can get.
Oh, that's not really safe. I don't want to be on the rope bridge. I want to stay beside my friend now.
You're just like looking Knack in the eye.
Yeah, I'm like,
You ran in front of Knack.
look me and get on the ship now. And then I'm going to take a vial of acid and throw it at the guy.
Okay, so now you can roll your attack.
18.
18 hits.
And then I'm going to use my acid bonus.
Okay.
That is 21 points of acid.
No way.
Oh no, sorry. That is 17.
Okay, that's still so many.
I rolled 2 6s. plus
Yeah,
5.
17. You rolled perfect. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So as you hit him, you see it splash against their armor, and it kind of almost like sizzles in and crunches and collapses, and with a final like scream,
Oh, he's dead.
collapses to the ground dead.
Okay, Tenaculum, float over there towards the purple guy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And then he rolled a 19 on his acid.
So that hits.
6.
6 points. As the acid hits, and it kind of just hits his shoes and boils through a little bit. He's like, ah! And but he's still
I just
cherry
got,
red.
got rid of his like athlete's foot for him.
Yeah, basically.
You're welcome.
So next up is this one. And this one's gonna knock an arrow and shoot at Tenaculum.
He does with disadvantage though.
Does he?
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause he's cooking.
He cooking.
He's cooking. Oop. Oop. I rolled 2 18s. So that's 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
Yes.
You know what? His armor class is 13.
And is Tenaculum immune to poison damage?
Tenaculum is immune to poison damage.
So the arrow flies straight through Tenaculum,
And Tackham's just like,
causing only 4 points of piercing damage.
He like eats the arrow.
Yeah. 4 points of piercing damage.
The arrow like goes into him and then it dissolves.
yeah.
Does a 12 hit Tenaculum?
No.
Okay, so then the second arrow misses.
How much damage did the first arrow do?
4.
Oh yeah, okay, he's good.
So next
Good little
up
boy.
is the one that's like surrounded by you guys. So this one is going to
Run away.
Does he still have to roll?
What's he gonna do? Beg.
it's gonna
Beg for
attack
mercy.
Erie, because Erie was the last one that attacked them. I know both of you guys attacked them. It's gonna do a stab forward. Yeah, because you bashed him over the head.
Oh, it's that one.
Stab forward with your spear and then stab back at Gray. So the first attack at Erie is a 15 to hit.
Miss.
The second attack at Gray is a 13 to hit.
Miss.
And then they will go forward at Erie again. And that is a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Okay,
Hey.
so he was like, someone help! Next up is Erie.
I smash him on the head.
So two-handed smash. Eric.
Eric smash.
Eric smash.
17.
17 misses.
Oh, plus 2.
Oh.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Oh, why plus 2?
Because you're flanking.
Yeah, we're flanking her.
Oh.
It's like a sandwich.
Just some whistle tones.
So I do a 8 and a 4.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, 9.
9 points.
Nice.
Okay, as you bash him on the head,
Again.
and you're like, ugh, it looks a little dazed. Because you just keep hitting him, and then you can almost like see a comical bump coming up past his
Like a
helmet.
cartoon.
Because you just keep hitting the same spot.
It's
on
got
his
multiple
head.
lumps
It's
starting
yeah.
on top of
Daffy
each other.
Duck, his trunk like spins around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plus 2.
I was in that one.
Oh.
no.
So
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't
You get
matter.
one
So
more
then I
There's no
do
next
my
one.
bonus action.
So you punch.
Yeah. Which is a 19.
Yep, okay, that hits.
And then
6 plus the d4.
9 points of damage.
Plus the D4.
Oh, plus the d4.
You're Eric, remember?
So you
I always forget.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
9
So
plus
this one
4, so 13.
is the comical bumps on the head as you come down with your fist and hit the helmet, and it hits the bumps back into his skull,
Oh god.
causing him to collapse.
Brain
Oh
damage.
no.
Brain damage.
And he's dead.
There's only 3 left.
We're not right in
But you guys have barely hit these guys.
No.
Oh guys.
So next up is Gray.
Alright. I'm gonna walk over to Econo and I'm gonna untie my fellow paladin brother.
Okay, do you want to like attack to like do it or try to untie it?
Which more paladin? I'll attack.
So roll the hit.
Kills him.
Just cuts Akano's head off.
That is a
Cuts his hands
27.
off.
Yeah, so you slice
With
the
my
rope.
perfect glaive
And I will
movement.
let you use your other attack. No, you have another attack, but what do you want to do?
How tall is Nanimo? Or who's that?
Nanimo's like hunched. Nanimo's
Oh.
like on the ground. You
Can I just glaive swipe the other one?
yeah, you're in range.
Hey.
Yeah, you can.
They're like,
Hey, better.
That is a 20.
20 hits.
Please kill him.
please kill him.
Isn't it Wiola and Akano?
That is-
He's
Okay.
attacking over. Oh yeah, Huiola. Sorry, not.
Yeah.
Hoyola.
Hoyola.
He has reach. Reach is good.
11 points.
11 points. Okay,
Kill
this guy
him.
has not been hit very much. So
Oh my god.
as the glaive swipes across his front, actually, because he kind of still just like standing forward, like. We will move on to Neck.
Do some damage.
Cook that
Do
man.
some deeps.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna Toll the Dead as my action.
Oh.
Okay, at this guy.
No,
This
to
one?
Purple Boy, yeah.
Okay, so what do I roll?
Boy.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and that's not with disadvantage because it's only a disadvantage on attacks, right?
Correct. Yeah.
12.
Failed.
Nice.
So that'll be 2d12 damage.
Ooh.
My gosh.
So 4. Good start. And 9. So
Nice.
15.
13, okay, that's good.
And
So
then-
as the bells toll, and are you getting a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like dinner time.
You said
ding-a-ling-a-ling.
13. Okay.
And then another 10.
So as
God.
you see Knack, you can see the armor start to like vibrate really fast and almost heat up more, and the cherry red starts along the edges and set like along the towards the center starts to go like pure white with heat. And like,
That resonates
he's
pretty
hot. You can see his mouth open in a grimace and like a scream, but like it's so much pain that he can't even get anything out. Next up is Lonan.
Yeah, alright. Let's try to. I don't. Should I sharpshoot again? Just kidding.
Do it. Do
You have
it.
disadvantage next to that guy.
I have disadvantage. Sorry.
Yeah, because if you're beside an enemy, if you're within 5 feet of an enemy, all of your attacks,
And an
range
enemy.
attacks, have disadvantage.
Oh man.
An enemy, an
Just-
enemy, an
just
enemy.
walk away and provoke him attack of opportunity.
Should I do that?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll walk away. I'll kind of go a little bit further away.
Five.
No, not that way. I'm gonna go towards the bridge, but not on the
Okay,
bridge.
you're gonna get an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Yeah.
You got health, right?
That is
Wisdom
a
first.
15 to hit. Oh, yeah. Does it any attack?
Mm-hmm. It's any action.
I thought it was at the top of the turn. You
That's
said.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
yeah.
right. Sorry.
You,
sorry,
you
sorry.
chose. I was like, that's the other one. You chose the different
yeah,
one this time.
no, that's
I
fine.
don't think 15 hits.
It does. It's my AC. So.
Okay, so that
You
hits.
need some armor.
So
I don't think
He
anybody's
wears-
wearing them right now, are they?
Lonan
I have
is
armor.
wearing it under. He said he was wearing it under,
Oh,
under his
okay.
like military garb.
Same.
Yeah. I've really.
I only have
like,
plus
You
No,
guys
no.
said specifically that you were wearing like military-esque
Yeah.
outfits.
I have like lots
Um,
of calluses, so it's like armor.
So, and this will be a swipe with both hands
Like-
to hit you, Lonan,
Sure.
and that is gonna be 12. No, not 12. Sorry, 7
Okay.
slashing damage
Okay. Okay.
because they have a scimitar.
Okay.
But
Can
next
you-
up is
you-
Lonan still because you haven't done anything.
Yeah.
Come on,
So
Lonan.
now that I'm farther away, should I sharpshoot him?
Yep.
Do it.
Alright.
They,
Yeah.
Come on,
can't,
if I get another 3 out of 5, this dice is going in the garbage.
isn't that the curse dice anyway?
It is, yeah.
Sharpshooter.
I left my
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
we're at like what? That's 22 minus 5, so
17.
17.
That hits.
Yeah, finally.
Nice.
Alright. So 1d8 plus 3 plus 10.
Yeah.
Alright.
Plus your whatever bonus
That's
too.
the plus 3.
So 4, so 14.
14. So as the arrow flies, the arrow flies and pierces right up through his open mouth.
Oh, into his brain.
Nice.
Cause him to fall and die.
You
Second
want to check?
sharpshooter going on that purple guy.
You'll have to take a step here because if not, you're gonna fire right in Gray's face.
Yep.
But you're
No,
like,
Gray.
no.
It's gonna be a nat one. Nice.
Here we go.
He like gives you an earring.
Yeah.
No,
No.
that's a fail.
Okay. So
Well,
next
you
up
had
is top of the round, Pippin.
I'm gonna run onto the boat.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're still on the rope bridge.
And then I'm gonna do a little like curveball throw. I'm gonna throw my acid vial, bounce it off Tenaculum, and hit the guy.
Okay.
We'll see if it hits.
Hit and at the very
It's
ornately
fancy,
armored.
It's fancy.
23.
23 hits.
Do I get advantage because it was fancy?
No.
I need a D6. I keep rolling.
Disadvantage for us.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right.
Disadvantage for asking.
10 acid damage.
Okay.
And then my bonus action will be Tenaculum, use acid.
Well, let's talk about just a Pokemon today.
Tenaculum's always a Pokemon. I always go, Tenaculum,
Use acid spittle.
It's
Okay,
still
and that's like a
effective.
23.
That hits. Why is Nacho hitting so hard
And
today?
a 5
He's
acid damage.
angry.
Okay, so like this time you can see like he almost does not move when being attacked like this, but you can see the acid burning into any exposed flesh,
Yeah.
and the mouth
It's
moves
marinating.
in a scream,
He's
but
cooking
still
and
no
then it's like
sound because
silent.
it's just like intense pain. Next up is this one.
This guy's being like burned in his armor, and I'm just throwing acid at him. And he's like, oh!
And this guy
It's
is
his
gonna
first day.
raise his bow,
One day
almost
from
in like
retirement.
gonna raise his bow in a very pained, robotic manner, and try to fire at you, Pippin.
Are these robots?
He's a robot.
That is a 16 to hit.
That's with disadvantage.
Yes.
That hits.
The second one is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So you're gonna take. You're gonna take 12 piercing damage,
Oh.
as well as a crap ton of poison damage.
Crap ton.
Okay, I like it.
That's a
That's
lot.
legal term.
Oh.
And 25 poison damage.
Oh, I am unconscious.
25.
25 poison.
Yes.
25.
Because you got hit by
Arrows
both
hit me in
2
the-
poison arrows.
Ugh.
That's
Does he fall off the bridge?
No,
Oh,
Pippin will
man.
fall.
Off the bridge.
And no, fall back onto the bridge.
How negative are you?
Not very.
No.
It
Oh
was
well, it
only,
has
like,
to be in one shot, all of your health, right?
No, it
Like,
wasn't that much.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the fight last session. Last
Yeah,
week.
you have
so like yeah, double your
Oh,
health.
yeah.
Okay, so next up is Bree. And so Bree, you actually were able to see the arrows fly off, and you can see this like he's robotic moving because he's in immense amounts of pain. He's being cooked in his armor.
He's crispy.
Well, I'm about to die, so I'm actually
He's
just not gonna do anything.
Okay.
You can do a help action.
Or you can do a cantrip if you have the range for it.
No, I don't want to aggravate anyone. I'm just gonna be like, Gray, when you have a minute.
If you take a help action, that whoever you help gets advantage on their next attack, and anyone can do that. So if you want to be like,
Yeah.
Gray, aim over there.
Gray, help me and I'll help you.
Okay.
Okay.
Not like that.
So
I
next
saw what
up
you did there.
is this one. And this one's actually gonna go forward.
Ooh.
And Nonibel actually flew away last turn. So this one is going to walk forward
Oh no.
We forgot about
and
him.
fire at Knack with a bow.
Okay.
Poor Nacky.
Oh, good.
I said okay.
Oh, I thought you said, oh, good. I was like,
I was thinking good in my head though.
so that is a 2 to hit. And then that is a 3 to hit. So both arrows just clatter down around
Next
you, Knack.
Yeah.
So next up
What would?
My 10 AC right now.
Yeah.
is that
Oh,
one's
yeah.
dead. So next up is Eerie.
Jeez.
Okay. Eerie
Heat metal's such a
is
good
going
spell.
to. Can the bridge hold Eric?
You actually
Yeah, because
can't-
it held the.
You're too big. You're like too wide. You're technically a large creature, so you can't. Like you're wider than the Locks of Gethar, so you
You're
can't
too
fit on the bridge
thick.
right now. Actually, wait. No, you're back to Eerie.
Well, the locks of. Okay.
Sorry, Pippin
Oh.
fell unconscious, so you shrunk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
Sorry.
I'm going across the bridge then.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You can only reach right at Pippin's feet.
Okay.
She's just like, I don't want
And then
to.
can I have one attack or?
Yeah, you can use your attack action.
Okay, well, all I have are darts.
Okay.
Like, or a distance attack.
Yeah.
Do it.
So
What's
I
the
guess,
range on darts?
I don't actually know that.
She can. It's like 30-60.
That sounds pretty close.
20. Yeah. You can hit both of them with your darts.
All right. I'm gonna try and hit the guy who's already burning
Okay.
with the dart.
This poor man. Now he's a shish
And
kebab.
I have 6 darts.
Yep. So you can use those darts. So make sure to count away those darts, and make sure you're counting your arrows on them as well.
It's like the darts at the cottage.
22.
22 hits.
Yeah.
And so that is a D4. No, D6 because it's a monk weapon.
Yes.
Yes.
So it is a 1d6 plus 4.
Yep.
Oh, 5.
5. Okay.
Rolled the lowest I possibly could on that d6.
Fine. That's fine.
Do it again.
Do it again. Okay. And that dart lodges in his arm.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, and that misses. Pippin's on the ground, so I'm not going to make you roll against Pippin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But you can't bonus action attack because you aren't close enough, unless you want to punch Pippin.
I don't want to punch
Punch.
Pippin.
Punch
I
me
mean,
with the health.
As
Get
a
on the
bonus
ship,
action-
Yuri.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna just like lean down and be like,
Get on the
"Get
ship. And I'm like cross-eyed with my thumb.
So next up is Gray.
Okay. Bree asked for help, right?
I did.
Okay. So I'm gonna before I move, I'm gonna just be like, Akano, we have to get ready to leave.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
And
walk
he'll pull
over.
off his like gag that he has, and I was like, "We have to get on the ship. I don't know why they're here. They didn't tell us."
Well, we'll tell you later.
And
then,
it's a great story.
and then I'm going to put my hand up to Bree, and then I'm gonna do a cure wounds at level 2.
Oh wow. Okay, so
What
you can
about
roll that.
me?
And then
He can't get to
Worry
you.
about it.
Ears in
Yeah.
the way.
Here's in the way.
Wait your turn.
Okay, so next up,
I only do
after
so much healing.
that is Knack.
Yeah. I'm doing the same thing.
Okay, so do
Wait,
you want a
what
bonus?
do
What do you want?
this, thing first?
It's just healing.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
you had to do something.
No.
No, it's just
Describe
numbers.
it to us. Paint a picture.
So, what do you want to do first?
You can do the wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wait, wisdom save.
Actually, well, no, I will do the heat metal. I don't know how is he looking? Does he look like he's kind of?
He's like you can see his flesh, like the 3rd degree burns
Yeah.
creeping up from the
Yeah.
metal.
Okay,
He looks
Like
like
it's
a-
ashen
he's-
and black.
He looks like a
Metal
mostly
first.
melted
Yeah.
candle.
Thank you.
10.
10. And as that happens, you see everybody sees a brilliant flash, and even Pippin, who's unconscious, through your closed eyes, you almost see like a flash of light, and then you go like everything's white for a moment. As you look, you're unconscious, you can't speak. As you look, and you see just a burnt out skeleton
Damn.
collapsing to the ground.
No one even touched him.
No, you were
Heat
just
metal's really good against people with armor.
Yeah.
like, he was like,
Man, I think. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, that's a spell, so you can still use a cantrip. There's one guy left. He's actually looking like you guys have not even touched this guy yet. He's literally full
just
health.
push him off the edge.
Since
Yeah.
I guess fire is the
Run
theme,
away,
I will
leave us
use
alone.
Sacred Flame.
Ooh, nice.
And yeah, ball of fire in my hand, and I'm gonna lob it at that guy.
Are
Right
you gonna
Ooh.
throw it? So you're gonna throw a little
Yeah.
fireball at him,
Full tap.
and it's
I
a bit more
know.
golden than
It's because he's like a
Yeah.
forger.
And he's
got
also
all
like
these-
he's like quiet, so you don't know.
Yeah.
So this is just an attack, yeah, spell attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he's forced to listen
Oh,
to
that
the
misses.
Okay.
Yeah. That's okay. This is literally the first time you did like a not good turn.
Yeah,
So that's pretty great. So as this kind of like almost gem-like like geometric flame flies across, it kind of goes wide and it fizzles against the ship. Next up is Pippin. So you have to roll your death save.
11.
That passes, so
Nice.
you're okay.
My heart.
So you can hear Pippin's breathing and just remain normal for now.
Okay.
Next up is Bree because
I thought it was
everybody's
up there.
dead.
I thought it was up in that.
Oh shoot! Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sharpshooter?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go around the corner so I can like see. Now nobody's left around you, right? No, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are you
On the
talking
bridge.
about?
Up to just the edge so I can shoot the guy, that last guy.
You just want to go to the edge of the bridge. Oh,
Wait. I was not 14. I was actually 16.
I'm trying to telepathically communicate with you.
I forgot the bonus from the Lost Heartstring.
It's only +1 bonus.
Yeah. Unless this is not right at +9 here. Don't worry about it. Just go.
Yeah, 15 would have missed. We'll go over it again. It
Yeah.
should be.
Go. It's fine. Just go.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Go.
Can I shoot him with my vine and then pull him into the abyss?
Yeah, the vine lets you tug them.
I don't know. Pippin told you.
I did
No.
not. I did not.
I trust. No, I was
Yeah.
joking. You can do
No,
it.
I looked at him like this. I went.
So okay, so I want to change how I talk.
You have to
my
roll the
quiver.
hit first.
I know. I want to change how I talk to my quiver. Can I use parcel tongue when talking to it?
No.
Fine.
You don't know how
That's
to
an
speak.
example.
You don't know how to speak to snakes.
I get, okay.
You can do a character.
Yeah, you can say what you want to it.
No, it's okay. I'll just. No,
I want to hear it. Say.
I won't.
He wants
You
to be
just
like.
So when I-
do you speak any other languages?
no, I just speak.
Parcel tongue is
You
not a
speak.
D&D language.
You speak Sylvan, don't you?
Yeah, you for to
That's
Sylvan.
close
Sylvan
enough.
can sound like that.
Yeah, that's how Sylvan sounds.
No, it's
Sylvan sounds like parcel tongue.
Where's your
No.
languages on this?
I
I don't
definitely
know,
read that
I-
somewhere.
The bottom right corner or left corner.
It should say it down there.
I don't see anything down here.
Alright, well.
Okay, well,
It doesn't matter.
just make it up, dude. I want to hear.
So
it.
I'm rolling to hit. I'm assuming first, right?
Yep, you roll a hit and it's the damage in order to have it go in.
Okay.
Okay, and
I already
what
rolled. I already rolled. I
I'd
rolled
say,
a
are you
4.
using a normal arrow?
Yeah, I was just gonna use a normal arrow.
Okay.
And then again.
Okay, so roll to hit. What was the what was it to hit?
Let's see. It would have been 12.
12. That misses.
Yeah, I'll go again.
Okay.
Does he have to attach the vine before he hit?
Yeah, so that one is attached to the vine, so you can't attach another vine.
Oh,
now.
so I have to like.
Are you sure?
Bring
Yes.
it back in.
That's what I'm saying it now. I'm doing DM ruling.
That's
Well,
fine.
I want to see what the
I'm
item
D-
says.
yeah, it doesn't matter right now. I'm DM ruling.
All right. And then this one will just go for. I'm gonna go for a sharpshooter just because
Okay.
it's my second attack, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
as a bonus action, he can only magically connect it to one arrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the next one is definitely a hit, but it's like 23 minus 5.
So 18. Okay, 18 hits. So deal your sharpshooter damage.
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 So 16 damage.
16. Wow, that's a lot. So the arrow lodges right under his shoulder. And it goes through his armpit, and you can see it pop out the other side.
Oh,
Ugh.
and
Good grab.
perspirant.
Was he at the edge of the ship?
So now for my bonus action, can I recoil that?
You already bonus action to connect.
Oh, that was the thing. to
Yes.
You
Okay.
connected it to the one that missed, didn't you?
Yeah, so it's still connected.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Free.
You're like, I do know.
I don't really know. Like, I can't really reach him. And I don't want anyone to look at me.
We're all looking at
Yeah.
you.
Everybody.
Everyone look at.
But I
everyone
use,
look
like,
at-
all
literally.
of my spells.
Yeah, you used a lot.
I've used, like, all my spells.
We need to
You
have
have
like
Bardic
a,
Inspiration
like
still,
a nap
don't you?
on the ship
You
for
only
like
used
a week.
2.
Could do.
Just eating all the corn.
Could do. I
In the
could
hall.
do. I could do.
Oh, that corn.
There's so much corn.
You've been doing good
Hmm.
today. So I'll give you inspiration.
How do you give him Bardic Inspiration?
What do you do?
I'm gonna. I don't know.
Give him a nice compliment.
Just a thumbs up.
You blow a
Blow a
kiss.
kiss.
Does it do like a little cartoony kiss in the air?
It's just like a little floating music note.
Yes.
Whoa.
And it's a little ding when it hits.
That's
And,
cool.
and the music note is on your forehead until you use my inspiration. So you better
Oh.
use it.
Yeah.
So next up is
Or else we'll make fun
this
of him.
guy. And this guy's going to take 2 shots at Lonan. First one misses with a 9. Second one hits with an 18, I believe, right?
Yep.
So it is going to deal... What?
I'm just saying, the more tired I get, the more giggly I get, and I'm just like,
10 piercing damage?
Yep.
Yep.
oh, come on, one guy,
Is the arrow
guys, one
flies
more
at
guy.
you. Okay, so next up is Eerie.
Yuri like shoves.
Just walk over top of me.
So yeah, I was like, shoving
Can
it
I
would
shove
be...
or step over?
You can step over.
Okay, I didn't know if he was like literally flat. Like, do I have to walk on top of him to get over?
You can like grab the rope railing on the
Kinda
bridge and like step over.
That's what I'm doing.
So it is
Like-
difficult terrain, so it's 5,
I'm like,
10,
oh,
15 to get here.
And then I'm going for the guy with my
20, 25, 30, and then this is 20. So you can make it right up here with your movement to
Okay,
fly.
I would like to excuse me.
Punch.
Pew pew.
Punch.
Punch. Do I have to specify stunning strike, but I can do it after?
You can say that after it hits, yeah. It's better to say after it hits, just in case it misses.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stunning strike.
Okay, so that's your last
That
key
is a
point.
26.
That hits.
I'm gonna stunning strike.
Little
I'm
stunning
gonna spend that
strike.
last key point.
Nice. You guys have used like so many resources.
I'm out.
Okay,
I got
so
one spell slot.
please remind me how that 170.
So you have to roll your damage first,
Starts until
and
the
then
end of
I
the turn.
roll
Okay.
a
Constitution.
yeah. Ooh, 11. So I failed, I believe.
So that
Yeah.
is 7.
7 damage. So as it goes. Okay, so as you punch him right in the shin, and you almost like when you're punching, you look to see where it would like hurt the most, and you punch right in the back of his calf and give him a Charlie horse,
Yeah.
and that's the stunning strike. So you still have another attack.
Okay. And flurry of blows.
You can't flurry of blows, but you can still do your one bonus action attack.
Okay, then I'll just punch him again, I guess.
So you have 2 more attacks still because you only attacked once.
Oh, can I? I'll hit him with my quarterstaff then.
Yeah, you can pull out your quarterstaff for your
Yeah.
second one. You get a quarterstaff for the stunning strike too.
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Guys,
can.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Do I ever know what I'm doing? No. So that is a
You would
23.
Yeah, advantage.
You can roll one more.
So 23. So you didn't specify, so we'll say one hand. So you can roll
Okay.
your d6.
9.
9, okay. And so now you can roll a punch if you want.
I'm gonna roll a punch.
Roll a punch. So as you're just beating this guy, you guys look on the ship, and he just comes up with like murder in her eyes, and she's just like, ugh,
22.
ugh. Yeah, and how much
I rolled a
damage?
22 for my
Yeah, how much
last
damage?
punch. That is 7.
And he was just like punching, and he falls, and he just keeps punching
Oh my
him
God.
down,
Eric.
and he dies.
Bloody knuckles.
dies!
He dies.
You punched him to death.
You just literally bludgeoned him. So turn off
And then I
Malmac.
just fall on my knees and I'm like, I'm so tired.
So as you guys, the battle finishes, Econo and Huela jump up and run to the ship. And when she's passing you, Lona and Huela, she's like, I kept it safe. Lonan, I mean Pippin, roll a death saving throw.
I rolled a 19.
Can I?
A 19. So you have 2 passes so far.
Can I go heal him?
You can. We'll take another chance. Everyone has to roll one more death save before
7.
7. So that's a fail. So before you run over,
I'm gonna jump on Pippin and lay on hands.
Like defibrillator?
Yeah.
so as the black lightning that you guys associate with a lot of Grey's magic shoots through Pippin and his body shakes, and you wake up with 5 points. Is that what you put in for lay on hands?
I'll do 3.
Yeah.
I'll keep 2 for back.
You're gonna take
It's-
a nice
it's a good idea.
nap.
So like I get up and like you can see like my face.
A little bit of a
is, like,
stroke,
And-
like just like.
And Gray's on top of you.
Yeah.
Then okay.
Great.
As you feel a con at your back, on the ship now, we have to get away. Bad news, get on, I can tell you when you get on. So does everybody rush on the ship?
Yes.
As
Well,
you all
I'll
rush
help
on the
them
ship,
Pitter patter.
Bree, you will be the last one to be boarding.
Okay.
And everybody can roll perception for me while they go. So we'll start at Pippin this time and go around.
8.
Gotta get my ad though.
That's
Sorry.
right. No, don't worry.
Um,
I'm too close.
you said
to the
perception,
camera.
right?
Yes.
I just got like an 8.
8, okay.
14.
7.
19.
14.
So 14, 19,
14.
14. So the three of you, Gray, Eerie, and Lonan, as Bree is beginning to board the Gift of Variety, you see a form, a tall, looming body, walking out from in the market. It's at a distance at first, and you can't see it. But Lonan, you immediately recognize this figure from earlier in the evening. A terrifying elephant man with large, menacing tusks and a gauntlet that reaches from his fingertips with wicked claws all the way up his shoulder to gleaming almost like tidal wave of wood and metal as the Lord High Commander Linmore steps out of the marketplace towards you guys.
Hit the gas.
Yeah. And Bree, you were just at the edge of the rope ladder when the three of you guys see this. And you guys don't know who this is, but you, Lonan, recognize. Yeah.
He was the one that I danced with.
Goodbye.
No, Linmore was the one that was like, I'll throw you in prison and enslave you. No.
At the ball, right?
Didn't I dance with him?
No. You just Harold.
Yeah,
Harold the governor. Hector is the
Harold's the
leader
guy.
of the empire that the
Right.
fort is fighting.
Okay.
So as she's walking forward, you don't see it.
Oh, sorry.
Hurry, hurry.
Do you hurry?
Yeah. Like,
So you hurry on.
Yeah.
And
Flying,
Lonan, I'll say that you are
flying,
here.
flying.
You're very close
Are
to
they
the
on
rope
ship
ladder.
already?
Can I cut the rope then?
Yeah, you can cut the rope ladder.
Do I have to roll for it or no?
Yeah, roll for it.
Can I say?
No, you're further away.
Oh my god.
You would be helping Pippin.
I
Burn those dice.
11.
11. So you do slice, but it doesn't break through all right away.
Oh my god.
So the ship is still caught. And Akano is like yelling. It's like, hurry, get rid of it, get rid of
I'll
it.
take a swing at it.
Okay. And as you're doing that, before you roll, Linmore he'll be close enough for you guys to see. He is at the edge, but he's not even attempting to get onto the ladder. What a grave insult, Pippin Faust.
I'll peek up.
Could have done great things for you. And Knack and Lonan, I'm so disappointed that you weren't able to help. I could have offered you great things as well. Could have been part of this great empire. And your friends. We could have found uses for all of you. But, no matter now. My ships will take you down before we can get anywhere. Don't worry. I'll see you all very soon.
As he says that, can I turn into him and wave?
Yeah, and you're in like a really tight, exposing jumpsuit.
Bye bye.
His
And-
ships are gonna take us down. Do we see any ships?
As he says that, and as Knack effortlessly with sheer cold, I imagine like you would have probably grabbed your weapon at this point.
Yeah.
Effortlessly grabs sheer cold and slices down through the rope ladder. You see from the opposite side of the fort 3 airships. Very similar to Void Star in a make, but much more sleek
Like
and taken
like
care
zeppelins.
of. Very Zeppelin-like,
Cool.
very menacing. They have on the fronts. You haven't seen really anything in the fort that is gaudy, but these airships have menacing, demon-like faces that remind you of the dark elemental that you had seen previously, as they rise from behind Fort Craven. And the Gift of Variety, headed by Akano, sails from port. That's what will end tonight's session!
I thought you were gonna say roll initiative.
Again. So
much
awesome
combat.
session, guys. Very combat heavy. Again, if this is your first time, we generally don't do as heavy as combat. You guys just really, like, Pippin really instigated this.
Yeah.
The rage
Way to go.
of the fort.
What?
Congratulations, guys. You all leveled up to level 6.
Level 6.
Oh, this is such a good level for you.
Yeah.
This is a really good level for a lot of you. You guys get some really, really cool stuff.
Well, it's hard to use it right here.
So first, I will say this:
But
Lonan, you have to have either an ability score increase or another feat at level 6.
Oh,
'cause
you're a
fighter.
fighter.
Fighter, yeah.
Yeah. Bree gets some insane bard abilities at level 6. She is going to be. You don't even need that spell anymore, basically. You can just do that at will.
Yeah.
Eerie's going to just pop off. She gets to Shadow Monk Dream. I
she
don't
becomes
know
full ninja.
if you get anything back. Next level 7, and level 7 for you as well, Gray. I know level 7 is good for Gray.
But we're level 6.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Next
Right.
level is good for Gray and Knack, I believe.
A second channel divinity.
That's good.
That's decent. And then
That's
a
pretty
divine
good.
domain feature, and I don't know what it is.
I get my feature.
Is that fire resistance?
It might be.
Oh, okay, so never mind. Knack gets a good level 6. Pippin gets some new infusions, and he gets to have another infused item, so that's some more diversity for him. But guys, thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah.
We're really excited to get back into this weekly D&D stream. We're going to be here every Friday starting at 7-ish
Yeah.
is when we start. And we generally go for 3 hours. Tonight was a little bit longer.
Yeah.
First one back. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Travis, you had a little bit of stuff you want to talk about moving forward with where you can listen and watch.
Yeah, so because we're no longer doing like the background music, it means that we can be uploading these episodes to Spotify. So we're gonna be pushing them to Spotify as well as YouTube, of course. But other than that, I mean, thank you guys so much for coming in here and hanging out with us, even if you were lurking around. Appreciate it, ton.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
so
do.
remember again, you can follow us just if you want to keep up with how we're doing. You can join us on the Discord. We have a D&D channel. You can also join a lot of other Travis's amazing followers and subs on there. You can follow us on Twitter at Fun and Games TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got it.
You can see us on Instagram at All Fun and Games. Or is All Fun and Dice?
All Fun and Dice.
All Fun and
All
Dice.
Fun and Dice.
And then you can also go to our YouTube channel to catch up on all 29 episodes now at All Fun and Games at youtube.com.
Or we made a recap episode for all the episodes up until this one.
Narrated
Next
by
one
our
is-
wonderful Travis, and you can watch that as well on
and
the
written
YouTube
by
channel.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's actually currently on the Spotify right now. So I'm gonna link that tonight.
Awesome.
And then you guys can watch that or listen to that on Spotify. You can also watch it on YouTube if you prefer. And then
Okay.
Before we leave,
Guys.
oh, Saber. No, I was going to grab Saber.
She said no thank you.
Thank you guys all for tuning in for our reunion, our
Yes.
rebirth, as it
Yes.
were. Thank you all again, and don't forget to
Stick
around.
around.